Your Face is coming straight to your ears. A podcast network that's changing gears, bringing fresh funky pods with a fresh funky beat. A family of pods that are bringing the heat. There ain't no stopping us. Keep coming back to us, sick ass pods that'll make you hush. www Hush Your Face. www Hush Your Face. www.hushyourface.com.
The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Today, I'm joined by my HGP co-host, starting off from the Great Midwest, the Northern Midwest, Eric Smith. Welcome.
Sup?
Sup, dude?
I'm not even close to Midwest.
Whatever, you know what I meant. From the West Coast to Best Coast, Gunny Chief.
What's up, guys? What's happening?
What's up, Gunny? Thank you for coming back. And, guys, from good old Illinois, Chicago, the Windy City.
The actual Midwest.
Whatever. You know what I meant. Clint
I'm
Thiel.
like Eastern. We're both like Eastern.
You guys know. Who cares? Welcome back, Clint.
Thank you.
Guys.
Yeah.
I am Ryan's official replacement, everybody.
Ryan Gibson is gone this week. He is at an Incubus concert, or he was. Now it's over. He's on his way home now, riding the train.
And if you're friends with him, your Facebook probably got spammed with stinking Incubus.
Live videos,
Frickin'
left and right. Live videos.
Jeez. Who cares?
And Jimmy Eat World, and if you're and if you're friends with him and Brian Tulp Jr. at the same time, you got it in double time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I say we spam Brian's inbox with hot dogs with a lot of ketchup. And Clint's too. Do the same.
You're horrible.
That's horrible. No, ketchup does not go on hot dogs, people. Let's be real here.
What?
Thank you.
Ketchup does not go on
ketchup going on a hot dog.
That's wrong. That's just.
This is the topic we can.
That's
talk
illegal.
about.
That's illegal. That should not even be allowed.
We already discussed this actually on Clint's podcast.
This shouldn't be allowed.
Podcast.
It should be mustard only.
Why can't ketchup go on a hot dog?
It's just not. It's not right.
You guys aren't giving me good reasons not to put ketchup on a hot dog.
It doesn't taste right. I mean, what the fuck? It's like sweet.
What do you put on a hot dog?
Mustard.
That's it.
Yeah.
What did I start here, Clint?
Mustard, right, Clint? What do you put on a hot dog, Clint?
I go for a Chicago-style hot dog when I can.
Okay, what's this
original
Chicago-style hot dog here? Tell me.
Okay. Well, you start off and you've got the poppy seed bun.
Okay, poppy seed bun.
The hot dog itself is all beef.
Okay.
Then
what kind of hot dog? I know you said beef, but like what brand?
They have the Vienna beef and the Bona beef out here. Okay. So you want to get that if possible. It's a local thing.
Okay.
And then you top it with mustard, chopped white onion, the sweet pickle relish,
mm-hmm.
An actual dill pickle spear, tomato slices or wedges, whatever, sport peppers, and a little celery salt.
So see, I did a relish. I don't know about the pickle. That would be pretty good. I've done
you're just
tomato
saying
before.
that you put the ketchup on there, it's sweet. The relish would make it sweet too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it's different.
It's
you still aren't giving me a reason why ketchup can't go on a hot dog.
Cause Eric,
I don't like ketchup.
Doesn't look right.
I don't put ketchup on my hot dog. I put chili on my hot dog. If there's chili around, I put it on my hot dog.
Chili dogs are good.
And I load that sucker up with cheese because I want to be constipated.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese is good. I like cheese too.
I still think it's fine to put ketchup on a hot dog. You guys aren't giving me
It's just not good.
Good reason not to.
You don't ask questions.
Guys, let's keep moving.
Guys, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can. We are at _horriblegamers. We also have a voicemail number that you can leave a voicemail at. Nobody's going to answer this phone. It's just for you to leave a message. Go ahead and leave one at 971-319-1421. Please leave us a review on iTunes. Subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, then you suck. So hit subscribe. Also, make sure to go and check out our network, Hush Your Face, and join our Facebook community, Horrible Gamers Podcast community on Facebook. That is a part of the Hush Your Face network, but it's our group, it's our community, it's our people. You get in there, it's a close group, you join, we accept you, you fucking game with us, you do whatever the hell you want to do in there, as long as it's video game related, in a way. And, shout out to Big Fowler and Twistex for the song Breakout. That is our intro song that you heard in the beginning of the show. Guys, we have new members this week. I don't have their names right here in front of me at the moment, but I want to say welcome to the new members. And yeah, let's talk video games, guys. Since this is a video game podcast, we're going to talk video games real quick. Starting off with what we've been playing this week. Guys, I played some more Battlefield 1 this week, which is obviously Battlefield 1. They actually did a new update this week. The monthly update came out. Bug fixes and stuff like that. They've actually announced their new DLC as well, which looks pretty cool. Have you seen the trailer, guys, for that?
I haven't seen it.
Not yet.
It's that World War I naval combat.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to have big ships and shit in there. That looks pretty cool. It reminds me of the one from Battlefield 4. What was it called on Battlefield 4? Naval Assault? Where they had like those big boats and stuff. A lot of islands.
Yeah, there'll probably be an Easter egg in there, I'm sure, as well.
No doubt. Probably Megalodon will be in there or something. Another game that I played this week, guys, of course, was Battlefield 4 as well. Me and Brink of Eternity went back and played that this week, and we were doing work. So basically, our thing was, I spawned on the helicopter. I would land it somewhere to make the person get out of it, the person that was my gunner, and then Brink would spawn in there, and then we would take off, and we would shoot everything.
Nice.
Dude, we were doing work. We blew up a lot of tanks, killed a lot of people, and I think we both got like at least 8 to 10 kills, and we were just in the helicopter, just both of us. The whole time we were playing, we were in the helicopter. We were doing work, and we played that for a few matches. That game holds up so good, man. The graphics are a little, okay, I guess. Battlefield 1 looks way prettier, but the gameplay is still fun. Like all the gadgets, the guns, the tanks, the explosions, the levolution, all that stuff is really cool. So shout out to Brink for playing that with me on Wednesday. Another game that I played on Wednesday, of course, was the Destiny 2 beta.
Gotta hear about this. I haven't played it.
So I played the Destiny 2 beta, and I'm going to say one thing. I really kind of enjoyed it.
Did they have, was it PvP, or did they have the kind of the, what do they call it? The PvE?
Yeah,
when you're playing AI?
So the game opens up, and like the first part of the game, it's like all the guardians at the tower or whatever. They're all talking to the commander guardian. I don't know his fucking name. I know the Destiny players probably know all these fucking names. I don't know any other names. Whatever. Some boss dude was like, "Hey boss, we have some crazy shit happening outside," and he's like, "What's going on?" And they look out the window, and like the big enemies are coming in. Forget their names. What the fuck are the enemies called in Destiny?
I don't know.
The alien people that you fight and kill, whatever. They're coming in like their ships broke.
The Fallen?
The Fallen or something like that. They're fucking. Their ships broke through the defenses of the Guardian city or whatever. And now the ships are coming into the city, and like they're all like, "Oh fuck, Code Red! Everybody call the Guardians to come help!" And they're calling all the Guardians for help. And the dudes are putting up their force fields and shit, trying to stop the ships from blowing them up, and like all kinds of cool shit is happening. And you open up, and with you, the Guardian that you're playing, is barely getting back to the city from like a mission he was doing or something. He was out exploring the world or the galaxy, and he came back to the city, and he's barely coming back in. And your Guardian's like, "Hey, dude, like, this is kind of weird. There's nobody here." And like, what the fuck happened to the city? You know, it's like all on fire and shit. So you go in through there and you start killing like the alien people, the bad guys. You kill them. You go to like the first mission of the campaign, I think. And you do that. And there's some pretty cool parts in there that you're actually playing with like other people. So like you'll go into a certain section of the mission. And for that one section, you'll see real players pop up in your game. And they'll join you in the fight against the enemies during that section. And then you move on and the story continues by yourself.
So does this game like look and feel and play like Destiny 1?
Totally. It's like
so dumb.
It is Destiny 1, like pretty much it's Destiny 1.
Jeez.
Pretty much.
I've heard some say it looks like a Destiny 1.5, which is a good
That's
thing.
what I kind of figured what would happen. I mean, that's what I thought. It looked like Destiny 1 just with better graphics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it looks better though, and there is some gameplay, like there is some visual effects that they did to the game that I can see from the first time I played Destiny 1. The game has some more effects to the way, like the explosions, the smoke, the particle effects. So they're nicer looking. They obviously did kind of enhance those. And the shooting is just so solid in Destiny, man. Like, that's one thing that I cannot knock them for. That fucking shooting is, like, the best. You cannot...
Well, I mean, Bungie does a good job with shooters, man. I mean, look at Halo and then Destiny right now.
You can't fault them for that. They have, like, a really good shooting mechanic. Their shooting is, like, so smooth, man. That just... The way it feels so good. The powers are pretty cool. You have certain powers, you know. I picked the Hunter, so they kind of have the same powers they had before. The dodging and the cloaking and all that crap. And then you finish the first campaign mission, and it opens up to like the main menu, and you can do the strike. So after you do the first campaign mission, you can get into a fire team, which me and Brink did. We got into a fire team, and we went and did the one strike mission that's in the beta. That strike mission... It's really fun. It's so good. Like, there's a lot of platforming in there. There's a lot of thinking. Then you get to the boss, and then it gets fucking real. That shit is hard as fuck. Hard. Man, like, hard.
Yeah, I saw 3 people trying to do that strike on Twitch or Mixer today. And it looked like fun.
It's pretty fun. You kill the big dude, and then, like, the thing is you take down his bar of health, like, one time. And then the floor underneath you disappears, and you fall to another platform. And now he's doing like a different thing, and there's enemies spawning around you, and he could spawn enemies too. And he's using like his special, and you gotta like time everything. And then you take him down again to the next bar, and he drops down the platform again. You go down to the last platform, and you have to kill him. You have to figure it out how to do it. It's pretty cool. But that's about as cool as it got. Because... afterwards, we went to go play multiplayer, and we got our asses kicked. Like, pretty bad.
If you're probably not used to playing Halo or Destiny PvP, then...
It is really hard. Like, the people that we were playing against, they must have been, like, some real hardcore Destiny players, because, I mean, we couldn't... I think I got, like, maybe 1 kill the first match that I played. Brink maybe got a couple, maybe 1 also. But there was a guy on the other team that got like 12 kills. And he died like twice. He was destroying us. There's no... They were just fucking... We couldn't even... I think we capped like 1 or 2 points. And then they triple capped us. Then they double capped us. And then they just kept... It's like defend the objective. You gotta defend like 1, 2, or 3 objectives, and whoever gets the most points win.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 5 rounds. We got our asses kicked all 5 rounds. It was bad. So then
all right, let me ask you, Jesus. Now, how did that leave you feeling? Did you feel like
bad.
I need to go and play this a lot more to get good, or did you be like, fuck this game?
Fuck this game. And so then we played again. We did a little bit better the second time around. We did a little bit better. We still lost, I think, but we did better. So then we tried the other mode. It's like a new mode. It wasn't in Destiny 1. It's a different mode, but basically it's like plant the bomb. It's like search and destroy. So there's 4 versus 4. There's 2 objectives. 1 team is defending, 1 team is attacking. Your goal of the attacking team is to get to the objectives, either kill all the enemy players and you win, or you plant the bomb, defend the bomb, and if the bomb blows up, the enemy loses. So then that game, we did really good in the beginning, like the first match. We fucking wrecked these dudes, but it was only 3 of them. There was like 4 of them at first, 1 of them dropped out, then the other one dropped out. There was 2 of them at the end. We beat them pretty bad. And then we got into a match with like 4 dudes who were all like squatted up. And yeah, didn't go well. They like knew. They knew how to kill us like with 2 shots, dude. They were just killing us, like killing. I'm not even like, there's no underestimation here. Like they were killing us. We would spawn and we would run into the room to the objective, and boom, they would just throw a grenade down the hallway, and we would all walk into it, blow up, and then we'd all be dead. And then like they had all the fucking walkways covered. It was bad. I mean,
yeah, I don't like that.
PvP isn't for me in Destiny. PvP is not for me. It's not even like Halo, man. Like Halo, you can do bad in one match, but like maybe the next match you kind of redeem yourself. You know, you kind of do a little bit better. But Destiny, it just feels like everything's stacked against you. Like if the person, they know how to play the game better than you, they're just gonna fuck you up no matter what you try. And it's hard. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I heard that the beta was open and it was ready to play. I don't care. Like I said, I think it's just a better looking Destiny 1. Plays probably just the same. It's gonna be about the same missions. It's not. I'm not gonna even try it. I'm not even gonna get it.
Yeah, it's not. It's a game that I probably won't buy. Let's be honest here. I'm not gonna buy this. But I probably will end up owning it. Now I'm gonna end up owning it, I think, because my brother likes Destiny 1, and I think he's gonna buy this one. So I'll probably own it because I game share with him.
I don't think I'm gonna buy it. It's not for me. The first one I didn't care for, so.
And the crazy thing is, man, I like the setting of the game. I like how like it's like a space type thing, you know, like. But like the grinding, I hate the grinding, the loot. I don't like that shit.
Yeah. It starts to wear and tear on you. I mean, it starts to get stale after a while.
Yeah, it does. Because I remember the first one. That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
And it might be better off, just like they did in Destiny 1. You might be better off where 4 months after release, it's going to come out with some DLC. It's going to be a lot cheaper. You know, that'll be the best bang for your buck.
Yeah, they'll just bundle the DLC with it or whatever. Yeah, that might be it.
Bundle will be with DLC, $39.
And you get the DLC and the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But after that, guys, I played the Destiny 2 beta. What else? Oh, yeah, Dying Light. I bought that game.
Oh, yeah.
Did you play it?
I completed that launch week.
Tell me about it.
So I'm not that far into it, but the reason I bought it was because the developer, I forget the name of the developer. Fuck.
Techland? I think it is.
Yeah. They just came out with the video recently saying like they're going to release 10 new DLC packs for the game completely free just because they can see that every week there's about 500,000 players still playing the game. And at launch, there was 700,000 players playing the game. So obviously they're saying like they see the community keeps going back to it and playing it. And so they're going to release 10 new DLC packs. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to support these guys. So I bought the Enhanced Edition, which is like $30 on Xbox, which is pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Really cheap, actually, because you get the full game. The Enhanced Edition of the game, I guess, has like better graphics or something, better stuff. But you also get, the new DLC, like that fucking... God,
the one where you're in the buggy?
Yeah, the one where you're in a buggy. You get that DLC, and then you also get all the other DLC, basically. You get all the DLC.
Yeah.
So
Sean Fuller, he has all on Steam. I haven't played it yet. But I mean, I finished the game on Xbox way back when it was released. But yeah, I want to go back and play that DLC.
Yeah, totally. So besides that, I mean, I started the game. I think I've played it before. Because I remember playing it before somewhere, somehow. Maybe on PlayStation. I played it somewhere.
Have you played Dying Light?
I have, yeah. I love the game. I periodically go back to it.
I've never played it.
There's even a multiplayer mode in there that's really fun. I mean, the campaign and everything have that element to it, which is really cool because it's, hey, a game you can play co-op.
Yeah.
But the multiplayer mode is really fun because you can spawn yourself as one of the creatures, and you got to go around and hunt down and pick off like the few survivors that are running around. Yeah. And their job is to hunt you down.
Oh, so it's like Evolve.
Kind of, except you're already evolved into the creature that you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to watch on Twitch. I've seen a few streams of that. It's pretty funny.
Well, I like the premise of the story. It seems very interesting. The city's locked down. You go in there trying to do a special mission. Then you end up joining the people in the tower, kind of befriending them. But you don't know if you're gonna have to kill their leader because he may be the guy that you're looking for all along. You don't know. You're doing missions. Yeah, it's really cool.
I found the leader of the tower to be pretty annoying in the game.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not that far into it. So
I wish this guy would just shut up. Get to the damn point so I can go back out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't played the game much, so I couldn't speak to that. But, I mean, the game is good so far. I mean, in the beginning part, you're setting the traps or whatever. That's the first hour of the game, probably. You're setting
and
up
you go out and
traps.
get loot and stuff, and then you start crafting items and things like that. You can buy items. They got stores. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty cool. I like some of the parkour stuff as well.
That's the coolest part for me, is how the way the guy can run and move and
and then you got that grappling hook. You can interact with that.
You can outrun zombies and
parkouring.
Shit. Yeah, that's cool. But whatever. I played that game. It's good. It's fun. I suggest if you want to try a zombie game, check it out if you haven't tried it. I mean, it's pretty old now. It's 3 years old, right? Check it out.
Have you played Dead Rising 4?
No, I played the number 3. I haven't bought 4.
I haven't played 4 yet either.
Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't like that. It was it didn't seem like a $60 game to me.
Right.
It seems like they went backwards from 3. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I don't like the dude Frank West. Maybe I just don't like him. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, 3 was great. That was the release or launch for Xbox One. But yeah, I played the hell out of it, but never got the Dead Rising 4.
Yeah.
I got 4.
Is it good?
It's all right.
I mean, is it have you played 3? Is it 3 kind of? Is it better or worse?
I mean, as far as the story, you go back to, Frank West, but...
I guess.
I only played the first couple levels of it, as far as that, and then I played a little bit of the multiplayer. Actually, I think I even played it with Ryan. If I'm not mistaken, but it was okay.
Huh? Oh. I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to try it. I kind of want to buy it, but it's never on sale, and when it is, it's not enough of a sale. Every time I see it on sale, it's $40. I'm like, I'm not paying $40 for that game.
Right.
I'm just not.
I'll wait till it gets 20.
Yeah.
Then I'll buy it.
But there's other games on the horizon that I kind of wanted to buy. Like I really want to get Fortnite. I think that game looks interesting, but I just don't know, man. It's a weird release date for it. Came out on Friday. the middle of the summer. That game had so much hype like 4 years ago. What the fuck happened? I don't know. Cliff Bleszinski is isn't he like the creator of it or the director or something of the game?
No, I think you're thinking of Lawbreakers, right?
Yeah, he did Lawbreakers. That was his project.
Oh, that was Lawbreakers.
And I did
so
play.
Epic
play
Games.
Lawbreakers.
Epic Games are the ones who made
Fortnite.
But he was part
around.
of Epic when they were making it, wasn't he?
I think 2013 was.
When they announced it, right?
No, hold on. Let me look at when.
So they announced it like a long ass
year-
time ago, and I'm pretty sure Cliff Bleszinski was part of the project because I remember him talking about it.
Maybe a part of the concept. But
He
he's
was
been
like
away
talking about it,
for a
and he was saying how like it's better than fucking all kinds of other games. That it's gonna fucking take out all the other games, gonna be the next big thing. All this crazy shit.
Yeah, it had to be. Yeah, it had to be 4 years ago because 2013 was Gears Judgment release. So, and that was the last Gears Epic made.
Yeah, but this is a game made by Epic. Well, are they still Epic? They're still Epic, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so
I think it is.
yeah, it's made by them. But like I said, this game has so much hype. Like when it was first announced, and then like nothing after that. Like they never talked about it. It was just like, we're working on it. And the next E3, everybody was like, "Hey, where's Fortnite?" Like, "Oh, we're still working on it." And then like now, all of a sudden, it's like, "Oh, hey, here it is, $40."
So what is this?
Fortnite is a tower defense game where you build a base, and then you defend against enemies at night that come out and attack your base, like horde mode.
It's got like a horde mode to
Yeah.
it. I was actually playing a little bit of it today. And
Is it fun, Clint? Should I get this?
you know, I'm liking it so far. My buddy Damien got like the founders pack or whatever and had a code for me for it. So he actually gave me the game, and I mean, so far it's kind of fun. There's like an on-the-go crafting element to it.
Okay.
You know, and right now because I'm in the first level and it's telling you, you know, what to create and things like that. But yeah, it's cool because you build up your fortifications. You get the horde coming, and I mean, if you like playing horde in Gears of War, it'll be a fun game.
I don't know. Hold on a minute, Clint.
Does it have guns? Do you shoot?
Yeah, you do have guns and shoot, and
No.
What are you
I
fighting?
only watched 45 minutes of this on Twitch, but are you defending that whole entire map? I didn't understand the concept of the horde. Because from what I just saw like the streamer just running around the entire map, just destroying things to gather resources.
well, that's part of it too. Is you do have to collect and gather resources to build up your fortifications and make your traps and, you know, guard your area.
So do you have like a base you have to defend against so many waves? Is it like endless?
I haven't played that far into it. I just played through the tutorial and like part of the first level. And what I did was a single player. I didn't even get into the multiplayer yet.
Yeah, from what I saw, it looks like a single player, go around, take things, beat things with your axe, and shoot a couple. I mean, it kind of looked like Plants vs. Zombies in a way. No, I mean, not that cartoony look, but similar.
Well, Ryan played some of it, and he even said that it had, you know, some elements of like Garden Warfare too.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I want this.
There's a review on Reddit for it's a Fortnite Reddit, and this dude doesn't like it at all.
Okay. Yeah, it may not be for everybody, you know, like
Listen, he went into good detail too. Like this dude played 10 hours. Like he talks about the first 10 hours of the game, fort building, teamwork, loot and progression. He's got the good, the bad.
Eric, can you put a link in the group for me so I can check that out
in the chat here?
Yeah,
put it in the chat real quick.
Yeah, I mean it looks like a good review. Like it's a good solid read. So I would look at that before you do anything, Jesus.
Yeah, because that's the problem. I buy games
how much is it?
Never play. It's $40 for the regular edition. There's a deluxe edition or special edition that's $60, and that comes with something else. And there's the special edition that comes with like more stuff, and that's $90.
Special.
And then there's the epic edition that comes with everything and some other more special stuff.
$500.
I think it's 145 or 150.
Well, it's close.
Some crazy amount of money, but that's like the special deluxe special pack, whatever the fuck. You get a blowjob from Epic Games or something for $150. But that's all I played this week, guys. I mean, like I said, I kind of wanted to buy that game. I don't know yet. There's a few other games on my list that I kind of want to buy, but I don't know if I'm going to.
What's out right now that's like, to buy and at a good price?
I don't know. That Edith Finch game looks pretty good. You seen that?
I haven't.
Yeah, it's like like you're playing.
I think I have it on Steam.
You're playing a game where like you go back home and it's a big mansion and you're reliving everybody in your family's story, seeing how they died, and you're trying to figure out why everybody's gone. So you're going around the house picking up shit, you're learning things, you're like exploring and fucking investigating shit. I don't know, it's really weird. I want to try it out. It's $20.
Okay.
Besides that, I don't know, man. There's nothing else really out like. August, dude. August. Starts with Madden 18 on the 25th of August, and then it gets crazy from there.
Do you want? I can look up to see what comes out in August.
No, we could talk about that later. You can look it up, but we'll talk about it later. It's just, I want you to tell me though, Eric, what do you have been playing this week?
All right, what I've been playing, it's really short and sweet. Okay. I actually played today for a little bit, and I watched a lot of the Crash Bandicoot remaster.
Oh, you bought that?
Nope, I didn't buy it. My brother-in-law has a PS4, and my wife grew up playing that game, so she loved it, and she brought her brother over, and he brought his PlayStation 4, and they were playing it. When I got home from work, I seen that they were playing it, and so I tried it out, and yeah, I mean, I never played the originals, so I mean I wasn't really like, I never adored Crash Bandicoot, and so I really don't see where all the hype is about the remaster. But it was all right. It was funny watching them play because they would get frustrated when they died, and they were trying to get all the boxes so they can get like these gems and whatnot. I mean, it looks good. It looks like it'd be fun to play again if you played the original ones. And then I played Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I think I'm getting bored of it. To be
already?
Honest. Yeah.
Who are you playing by yourself or other people? Or
I am. I've been playing most of this game by myself. I mean, playing with people is fine, but I have a certain play style that I like to play.
What's your play style, Eric? Stealth?
With that game, yeah, I like to play stealth. I like
tactical stealth.
Yes, yep. I like to.
You don't like somebody on your team like Gunny that's gonna throw a grenade at you and kill you.
Well, I mean, the pros of having another person with you is, I mean, you can communicate, and it's just you and that person. And so you tell that person to go flank on the right side to not be spotted and everything. You can rely on that person and know that there's a good chance they're going to be able to have a successful flank and they're not going to get caught. But with the computer, like the OI of these other characters in the game that are with you when you play single player, they do stupid stuff. Like I have one guy, the two guys are with me, and I tell them to regroup, and I tell them to stay put. When I want to do when I want to do it the way I want to do it, I have those guys stay put in one area. Well, I had two guys with me, and then one guy, he's across the other side of the map, and he goes through the camp to come to me. Well, and then it triggers the bad guys, and it's so frustrating. But like I'm starting to feel wore out with this game. It's starting to feel stale because it is the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, there's nothing different.
I think what you need to do is, so I was talking to Andrew, our news machine guy, and a while back, and he was saying, "Oh yeah, you just can't go wrong with the AI. They just, they hit all these shots synchronized, and
I mean,
I don't know about that.
AI, that's the only problem I have is what I just, when I was talking about it. That's the only problem I have. Other than that, it's great. It's
I don't know about that because I wouldn't say they miss shots or whatever, but I don't want them doing the job that I want to do. So, but I can tell you a trick, Eric, is I think you need to, once you get to that area where there's enemies and you're going to go stealth, I think you just have to get them close, but not terribly close. Then you tell them to stay put.
No, yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. Most of the time, too, I use my drone. And now my drone I can spot three enemies, and I can have them synchronize the shot. So a lot of the time, I have them shooting the three, and then I find the one guy. We knock out 4 people,
right?
Or I just have them do all the work, and I go in there and get resources. I mean, it just feels the same. Like each mission, I mean, you go to this point to kill all the enemies, to get information or intel, or to kill a leader. And then you go to another mission, same thing. I mean, really, all you're doing in these missions is getting intel so you can progress through the game to get to the main cartel leader. That's really all you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the game. I'm not bashing on it. I'm just saying it's just getting stale. It needs a little spice in its life.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
yeah, it's completely different from multiplayer.
I may go back to it. I don't know. Because I joined the task force that what's his name? Yeah, Andrew put up. I joined it, and I would like to play with more people. It seems like I've been playing by myself, and it's fine. But I don't know. What do I need to do to just make me excited again for the game, Gunny?
I would suggest, here's my suggestion. Because I know Andrew's only available on the weekends, I believe. I would suggest probably just maybe join some randoms. Maybe you can meet somebody during the week that you can play with a couple days a week.
Random people. I hate playing with random people.
I know, me too. I don't do it. But there are times, and I've met people. Matter of fact, the guy sends me a couple of messages a day. Let's play some Ghost Recon. I just bought the game because you told me to buy it. So,
play Ghost Recon.
Come on. Where are you? Why aren't you online? But yeah, we had some good times. And yet that game, I think, keeps bringing me back. Not this week, but it brings me back, and I have a lot of fun. I love that communication and the flank, and I feel like it's a good firefight every time I go into a base, and the stealth doesn't work, and it turns into a good firefight.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's my only complaint about the game is it's stale right now. Like I'm starting to lose, what's the word I'm looking for?
Interest, yes.
I'm starting to lose interest in the game. I mean, because the game's fun. I like the gun mechanics. I like the shooting. I like the sounds. It sounds great. But yeah, it's just the same old stuff.
Yeah, I think I mentioned this a couple weeks ago where I was like, yeah, I played the game for an hour, bored out of my mind. Ended up playing with some community members, had a blast, and then I was back to playing it again for an hour, just bored out of my mind. So,
right.
Yeah,
I mean, I would love to play with people and just to help me get through the missions. I don't mind playing the missions and and trying to do the main missions. I haven't really dove into the side missions or anything. Like if I come across a like a shipment, like a big truck that has a shipment, and I have to go follow it and get the intel and tag it for the rebels to get, I'll go do it. Only if it comes up while I'm on my way to the main mission.
Right, and those are a blast where you have to go get that truck if you're playing co-op. It's like, all right, let me drop you off here. No, you drive the car. I'll take the helicopter. Okay, hold on a minute, and then we all die or somebody goes down and the truck's on fire.
But that's crazy. I mean, that's all I've been playing, and so, I mean, if I might dive into another game, I don't know. I might keep playing.
Yeah, I did that, Eric. They do have multiplayer coming out next week for Ghost Recon.
I seen that. I seen the 4v4 PvP, which looks really cool, or I should say, it sounds really cool, and I would watch it. I'd sit there and watch it, and if this could be an esport, that would be dope. I would sit there and watch.
I don't know. I mean, I really missed the old Ghost Recon. The last one that came out, Future Soldier, was it Future?
Future Soldier was dope.
That game was good. That multiplayer was
really
fun
good.
as hell. That multiplayer was really fun. I remember.
I've been a huge fan of Ghost Recon. I've given it high praise before. I mean, that was like the third game, Ghost Recon Advanced, or what is it? Warfighter 2. Yeah, dude, that's Advanced Warfighter 2. That was like the third game I bought for my 360.
Yeah, that game was good.
I played
that game was amazing.
I played the old Ghost Recons back on my original Xbox.
Yep, me too. Ghost Recon 2, Summit Strike.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan, but I think what Ubisoft needs to do is they need to go back to the roots for Ghost Recon.
They need to make it like a single player story, right? Like a campaign and like an actual linear story, and like have the multiplayer and have the terrorist. Was it called Terrorist Hunt? Was it called?
I'm not real sure. I don't remember.
Terrorist Hunt was in Rainbow Six.
What's it called in Ghost Recon, where you survive against like the enemy's waves?
Oh yeah.
They had it in Future Soldier. I thought it was Terrorist Hunt. It might be something else, but it was
it's different.
But that's what they need to do, in my opinion. They need to go back to having just a linear story. Make it like a Tomb Raider style. Not open world, but more open than a linear game. I think that's what they need to do. They went to this open world because that's what's cool right now. Open world games. People want open world games. Well, that's just a lot. Like
I don't think it plays well for that franchise.
No,
it's just like, yeah, it feels like it's too open. I remember playing the beta, and it wasn't for me. I feel like overwhelmed. I was like, "Fuck, this map is huge."
It is. It's huge. Like this, I have areas on that map where it's just faded out. Like I haven't gone to that area, and like this game, there's probably like 20, 25, 30 hours into it.
Yeah.
Until I even get to the main boss.
Pretty much. There's a lot to play on that game, dude. Yeah. You can fast travel, but there's a lot of hours you got to put into it. Like I said, I've still got open areas. I'm probably 50 hours in.
Yeah, I'm probably 10 hours in. I probably played 10 hours of that game. So, I mean, I feel like I have the right to feel the way I feel. I put a good amount of time into this game, and it's starting to feel a little stale. Like I just think too that they need to go back to what they're known for doing, is making a good solid campaign. I mean,
that campaign was fun for Future Soldier. I remember that campaign.
Dude, it was great. I freaking loved that game.
Fucking diamond formation, and then you fucking escort the people out of the fucking places getting shot at. That shit was cool.
Oh yeah, that's all I've been playing.
Awesome. What about you, Clint?
Well, as mentioned earlier, I played a little Fortnite.
Okay.
And like Eric, I played a little bit of Ghost Recon Wildlands. You know why he
You didn't even
hasn't
send me a freaking invite.
You weren't online.
It don't matter. Give me a message. Be like, hey Eric, I'm getting on Wildlands. You want to play? I'll be like, freaking yeah, man. Let me just quit my job right now and go play with you. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, no, it was just a little bit on Monday, and I was actually playing with Ian, who's one of my Geek Dig co-hosts, and it was okay. But like you were talking about, just being able to, be tactical and kind of coordinate things with somebody, that element of it is really fun. If you have the right person, if you can pull it off, and he was really good at it. But other than that, Ryan's got me playing some Guns of Boom, and other than that,
Guns of Boom.
Yep. Other than that, I played this game that I just downloaded this morning. I was actually playing a good chunk of it today.
Okay.
It's in the deals with gold right now. It's called Griffin Knight Epic. And it's like the old school 2D side scrolling, where the screen kind of moves a little, along with you, like.
Yeah.
Well, and you're just, kind of shooting at everything in front of you.
Yeah.
It's that type of game. So it has that old school feel to it. Now, the really cool thing with this one is that you can turn around and switch directions.
Oh, so you can go backwards to actually go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an indie title.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just shoot things and move forward and backwards, and that's it? That's what's the gameplay here?
And then you can go like up or down also.
What's the story about? Like, you just some dude.
You're this knight, and there's this dark force. It's a specter. He's actually sort of like this spiritual incarnation of everything that's evil about you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got all of these people in these different areas cursed, and you're going and having all these, like boss fights trying to, sort of break the curse on them. And you get, like, every time you beat one, you get a different weapon. You have all these little power-ups and things that you get from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it is in the deals with gold. It's actually $5 right now.
I think I saw this game yesterday when I was looking at deals with gold. Yeah, it is $5. $4.95, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I had a lot of fun with it personally.
Hey man, some of those $5 games are fun sometimes. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
People think like just because something is $5 is not fun. like. Games that are under $15, I've had more fun with those sometimes than I do with full games. Like Super Hot, dude. I never thought that I was gonna enjoy
Super Hot
as much as I did.
Hot.
But Super Hot is fucking fun. That game is tons of fun. It's so tactical. Like, you have to think every move that you make. You have to think, because every move that you make, the enemies are moving with you. So it's some cool games like that. I really like them.
Oh yeah. And like I said, this one had that old school feel to it. And I mean, it's reminded me even of games like a little bit, just, as far as the mechanic, like Aegis Wing from the 360, and
that was a tough game.
Like, yeah, and there is some challenge to this one too.
Mm-hmm.
You get coin, and you can upgrade and get new difficulties. You get these little creatures that, can kind of work with you. Like, you can get, I think it's called like a guard or a guide or something. But Like there's like a little dragon one that'll fly with you and shoot out a fireball, or there's this other one that generates a shield around you. There's like a little dwarf one that actually increases your gold pickup and stuff like that. It's fun, and you can just go in and swap them out at any time. And I don't know. I was having a lot of fun with it. I was even thinking about doing some streaming to it, but
awesome. What
I wanted to get used to the game first before I actually did it.
What else did you play?
Yeah, so just seeing that little bit of the trailer just sold me on it, and I did not regret it. One of the better $5 purchases I've had in quite a while.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, and other than that, I played a couple rounds of Rocket League, and that was about it.
Rocket League, that game's still good, dude. I watch my brother play that like every day.
Dude, it's one of the it's in like the top 5 most watched on Mixer.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always in the top of the screen when I do Mixer.
My buddy Mike, he streams it to YouTube from the PS4, and he loves streaming that game. So I've streamed a little bit of it here and there, playing with people and stuff, but it'd be fun.
You should stream it more, Clint. You're pretty good at that game.
I should. But the other game that I want to start streaming more, that actually, and I think I did play a little bit of this past week, was the Jackbox Party Pack 3.
Oh yeah, we could join in. I got my tablet.
Yeah.
That's fun.
They've got the Trivia Murder Party, which is a blast. It's like this whole game show, and it's a lot of fun, dude. It's like me and my buddies Damien and David jumped in there, and it was cool because like people started watching the stream and joining in, and the last one we had like a full room. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, just a reminder, I think you do that from the browser. I think I did it from the browser. I don't think I downloaded an app on my iPad.
Yeah, you do. All you do is put in jackbox.tv, and then when that page pops up, it'll prompt you for a 4-digit code.
That's right.
That's the room code that gets generated when the host starts the room.
Yes, that's cool.
Yeah, so you just type that 4-digit code in, you put in, a username too with it. And yeah, then you can just join in, so you can play from your phone or tablet. Even even whoever's hosting the stream, it ends up making them use the tablet or whatever too. You can only use the controller if you're doing it single player, which I thought was weird, but
yeah, that's a lot of fun.
It is. And I got the idea from my buddy John. His gamer tag is Omniscient Shark, and he actually streamed that. That was how I got to know the game, and then I bought it. And
yeah, I see a few friends on Xbox playing that.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What else?
So, Gunny, what have you been playing, sir?
I have been playing Far Cry Primal. I played that today. I played a little bit, I think, a couple days ago. And I'm still early on that game. I know everybody here has probably finished it, but...
I'm halfway through it.
Nope, I'm still early in.
It's another game that I bought, I played, and I got maybe 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 hours into it. I'm just kind of not in the beginning. I'm halfway through it, kind of. Quarter of the way.
Yeah, I know you were talking about how much you enjoyed it, so...
It's fun, dude, killing a mammoth for the first time, or killing a saber-toothed fucking tiger, or just a crazy animal. It is really satisfying to trick them the way you gotta kill them. I remember in the last time that I played, I was stuck in this field, And I had to go through this field or like this marsh or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's all frozen, so I don't know what the hell it was. It was like a fucking flat land.
Tundra.
Had to go through there to get to the next objective. So I'm walking to there. All of a sudden, I look to my right, and there's these mammoths, like huge fucking mammoths, and they're looking at me. I'm just walking like, oh yeah, I'll just keep walking. And next thing you know, they start attacking me, dude. Like 10 of them. So I had to run and hide in a cave, and like I found like a camp. So I was hiding in the camp, and I was shooting them with my spears, and I was crafting more spears because I was running out. That game was good, but it's hard sometimes.
I don't know if I have it on easy or what, because I noticed I can, like, you know, kind of near my main camp, I can, you know, if I see some enemies, I can usually hit them twice and they're down.
Yeah, some enemies are pretty easy to kill, but others are really hard to kill.
But I haven't gone to any missions that are like medium or difficult. I've just been playing on the easy missions, just trying to level up and, you know, till wherever the game tells me to go.
Yeah,
next,
that's kind of what
go to
I
this
do.
Mission and do this or that.
You gotta look for the little blue hands, dude. There's a lot of blue hands around there. That the blue hands give you like special perks or like extra points to like raise up your perks. And those are really cool because they're like, you see them everywhere. Like you'll be walking to the forest and you'll look over to the left and you see something like glowing, and you get closer to it and you see like it's like a little blue rock and it has like a handprint on it. If you pick that rock up, sometimes it'll be like really up high. You gotta kind of have to like climb up towards it, or like it'll be underwater, so you have to swim under and get it somehow. Sometimes it's a little trick to them, but once you get them, you get like a perk point. So those are really helpful to find.
Yeah, because I don't know if I got to an area today that was glitched because it told me, yeah, go to this question mark, and I went over there, and it looks like it was like a camp or whatever where you can eventually be able to fast travel to. But really, there was nothing there that, like, I couldn't rest there. I couldn't access my, what do they call that? Your gift bag or whatever.
Did you light the fire?
That's what I was looking for. I didn't have an area where there was a fire, but I found those areas where you know, it's obviously a wood structure that you.
No. In the little camps. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like it has like a little bed, right? It's like a little bed in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You have to light the campfire in order to be able to start and sleep there and do anything you want to do there. You have to light the campfire, and then you're able to sleep there or rest. But if you don't light that fire, it'll tell you like you can't rest here because enemies could get near you or something if you're sleeping and there's no fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it was one of those areas, but so far I really like it. I think I'm going to continue on with whatever difficulty.
That game is good because you're going to learn really well how to use the mechanic in Assassin's Creed Origins, the owl mechanic. And Assassin's Creed is an eagle, but it'll work the same, I'm pretty sure. Like you throw up the little owl, and then the owl can mark people for you. You can even upgrade the owl to attack people for you, and it'll kill people for you.
And I totally forgot about that because I unlocked that. I unlocked the white wolf.
Mm-hmm.
And
that wolf is awesome, dude.
Yeah, and I had some like mammothy things come up on that base I was talking about, and my wolf just got destroyed. And one trick I gotta tell you is try to catch the white tiger. Yeah, I think
I got the white tiger. That motherfucker is like unbeatable. Nothing can kill that fucking thing. It's like the most powerful one. I don't even know how I got him. I think I was up in the tundra fucking around, and I saw him, and he was trying to kill me. So I like hid, and I tamed him. I like put food out for him, and I tamed him. And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pet you," and I petted him, and then became my white tiger.
Yeah, I saw that in the skill points, so I'm really up to it.
Just do it. Just go. I think you can just capture any animal and use them, as long as you're able to tame them.
Yeah, when can I get that grappling hook? I want to get that because there's been to a lot of areas I'm like, oh, you need a grappling hook to get up here. Or
you get it like you have to do like a certain mission. I think you have to rescue the guy that does like the potions. He's like in a cave in the middle of nowhere, like really far up on the map. You have to go up there. You rescue him from the cave after helping him find something. Then he follows you back to camp, and then he teaches you. He'll be like, I need to teach you how to do these. And then he teaches you, and then you do a little dance. Then you
Right.
then you learn how to do a
I love
grappling
those
hook.
sequences, like it was the one for not the white wolf, but it was the owl. And it's like, okay, follow him.
Yeah, follow the
And you're
owl.
like flying through the air. It's just totally trippy. Mhm.
But it's cool though, right?
Yeah.
Like the game is pretty cool. And then once you'll realize, Gunny, that you'll walk around the map, and sometimes you'll see like people that are part of your tribe or whatever. And if you help them,
Yes.
you'll see those people back at your camp. So like somehow
'cause it
you
did
like
say I
rescue
have
them.
12 or 17 tribesmen now.
Yeah, so like once you go back to the camp, you'll see like it starts off kind of near the cave, and it has like the fence up near the cave. So like if you keep growing your camp, you'll see like they'll expand more and more and more out towards the water, towards like the trees. So the camp will expand more and more the more followers you get or whatever in your tribe. And then
actually, as you upgrade the camp.
and then the more people you have in your tribe, another thing is that they can also get supplies for you. So they'll go and they'll pick up rocks and trees and leaves and all kinds of shit. So like if you ever need to craft something and you don't have it, you can go to your little stash and you put like borrow from tribe or take from tribe, and then like it'll say like all the shit they have.
One.
Yeah, so they like you can like get rocks and trees and shit from them and all that.
I noticed that as I was going around the base, it was like these things would pop up on the screen that somebody added an item.
Yeah.
To the, oh, that was cool.
Yeah, that'll happen. That game is good. You make me want to play this, Gunny. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, another game to play. How too many games to play?
Yeah. So other than that, I played City Skylines. Playing
Yay!
more.
Wait. You guys are still in the what you've been playing?
Hey, Canadian! Oh, Canadian!
What's going on?
Canadian is back.
Jeez.
Saw, dude.
I made it back, guys.
Ah!
Brian Tulp didn't kill me with questions.
Nice. Hey, but I saw that on Facebook.
Damn.
We'll be answering those tonight.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, City Skylines, Gunny. You playing this on PC?
Ryan's favorite game, City Skylines. I finally got out of just, after all these months of just playing God mode. is just no money, no budget.
Oh, so you have unlimited money or whatever?
Yeah, unlimited money.
That's
Just
so easy. There's no challenge to that, dude. Like you just build.
Yeah, I mean, right. I'm just building. That's all I'm doing. I'm blowing out the ground and putting in, a whole bunch of stuff. But I still had a lot of people die. I noticed. I think, and then I just kind of just put in like, after I would guess you can call it leveling up, putting in more resources like oh gosh, what am I thinking of, the where it's like the bigger houses and bigger buildings and stuff like that.
Yeah, they level up by themselves, right?
Yeah, they level up, but then I guess like you said, they get old and they die. So then you have to build graveyards and then you can use you can kind of put in different kinds of housing and industrial and stuff like that.
Yeah, keep an eye on your bars on the bottom right. On the bottom, there's a yellow bar, a green bar, and an orange bar, and those kind of signify what the community wants. So, like, if it's more green, then you need more housing, technically. You don't have to ever follow those bars. You can say, fuck you. I'm not going to listen to you guys. But it does kind of affect how your city grows.
Yeah, I've noticed that because sometimes it'll go up, and maybe you'll make just a little bit of that area where it's going to be more housing, and then they'll say, okay, that's it. That's all we want.
That's all we needed, yeah. Like, they don't need much, but, yeah, that game is good. I have to build a lot of tunnels in my city now because my city's it's gotten to the maximum size I can expand it. But now I need more jobs because there's more people there, and I have to build more factories, and I have to build more offices. So it's a hard balance to figure out how to build enough roads for infrastructure to, like, make less traffic. And you have to build a lot of tunnels and shit, man. That shit's hard. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
But you'll get it.
Yeah, the tunnels, I think I'm getting it down where yeah, I think I'm playing more of a managed traffic, and I think that's kind of fun.
I tried that, but I mean, you should see my city, dude. It's just so fucked. The roads are everywhere. They're like, I've made some weird ass roads and bridges. I just make shit work. Like, fuck it, we're gonna put a bridge here, And like it'll say like, oh, you can't build here. I'll make that fucking shit build. I'll like figure out how to make it straight, and then I turn it into an angle, and I make it really high or really low. I make it work.
Yeah, I've done that. I'm putting in a lot of highways, and I'm smarter now where I'm going to put in like what do they call those? The traffic, where you put up the walls or whatever to make it quieter.
Oh, the sound barriers.
Sound barrier ones.
You want those? You want those like on the freeways. You don't want those like the main roads.
Yeah. Well, what they call them highways.
Yeah.
So,
highways.
Yeah.
Freeways. Yeah. Highways. Whatever.
Highway.
That's what we call them up here.
Danger zone.
You guys call them freeways. I don't know why.
Well, we have
They're
both.
not even
call
free.
them
You gotta
Oregon
pay
has a lot
for
of
them.
highways.
So how are they freeways?
You're free because you can go as fast as you want, unless it's under 60 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's the speed limit here in Oregon.
Is it really?
Yeah, 65.
70 here in Michigan.
Is
They're
it?
talking about making it 75.
Yeah,
On the
you guys-
highway?
You guys are lucky.
Yeah.
65
Yeah.
here.
All around. Yeah. Highway,
'Cause it's
freeway.
like
whichever.
65, I think, is 100 kilometers, which is what it is up here. So 70 would be what, like 110, which is what everyone does on the highway up here anyway.
Yeah, everyone over here does like 80, 90 and shit. Like, you see a highway patrol though. Yeah,
110 is for the slow lane. 120 is for the center lane, and 130 to 140 is for the outside lane up
the
here.
left lane is the way to go, man. Anyways, got anything else?
I did. I played Super Hot today.
Super
Super
hot. So tell me,
And it's super hot. I like it. I played.
it's fun,
probably-
right?
Yeah, I think I played like 10 missions or whatever.
It's not that long.
Okay, because the first 10 I thought were pretty easy.
It's 2 hours long.
Oh gosh, I'm still early on.
Oh.
I'm at that part now where you get to it. There's like the bus is coming at you, and you have to run the opposite direction.
You have to like,
That was
yeah,
kinda cool.
I remember.
I was like, what am I supposed to do? Because if you press left trigger, you can't jump over a bus.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll run backwards, or I'll turn around and run the other way.
you have to run
and-
into that side wall right there, the side wall, and then the bus will go right by you. And then
But a
he'll-
guy jumped out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't see him jump out. So
you have to always
I was
watch your
like,
back, dude.
dude, you do, because I'm like, all right, I see 3 enemies in front of me, and then I'm like, oh fuck, did I die? And then I was like, all right, that bullet's got to be. As soon as I turned around, I'm like, there's a guy that gets out of that bus or whatever, that big truck.
Yeah. That
So,
game
yeah,
is good. It's good, right? Like,
It is.
it makes you think, dude, so much. Like, all right, I'm gonna turn left. I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna turn right. I'm gonna kill that guy. I'm gonna steal that guy's gun over there. I'm gonna throw this coffee cup at that fucking guy over there. Throw
Yeah.
this chair over here.
I like when you go in the bar.
The
you come
bar
in
is
and
cool.
He's shooting at you with a pistol.
Yeah.
You're throwing what do they call that? You just start throwing whatever bottles and
Yeah.
stuff. You only get like maybe 2 or 3 shots out of a pistol. It's
Yeah.
like, the pull balls. I'm like chucking them at him, and there's a guy coming from out the left door. There's a guy coming from behind me.
Yeah.
And then the guy behind the bar, now he picks up a shotgun.
Yeah, he picks up the shotgun. You have to dodge that. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
that.
So I have to get that out of his hands.
That
Shoot
game
the
is
guy
good.
on the left. Start throwing more glasses and bottles at people. So that was fun.
It's a pretty cool game. Then the story is kind of interesting too. The way they play that out, it's really cool. I like it.
Yeah,
Is
it's
this-
funny. Like it goes back and it'll say, "All right, you're texting this person."
Yeah, you're texting your friend or whatever.
Kind of do that thing where they're making fun of the game. They're like, "So you're just kind of shooting red guys? Pretty lame, huh?"
Is this only on PC?
No, it's Xbox.
Xbox
Yeah,
too?
PC.
And I
Cool.
think today it came out on PlayStation 4.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
probably on
okay.
all places.
I was looking at, because right now you can ask for review codes. I was looking at the website and it says you can ask for review codes for the PlayStation 4 version. So I'm pretty sure that comes out this week or it's out already.
Probably for PlayStation VR.
Oh, and and it's also out for PlayStation VR now too.
Yeah, because I saw a version on Steam for VR.
Yeah. But, I mean, I could imagine that game in VR being really fucking complicated and hard because you have to turn around all the time and fucking...
It's different.
Oh, really? They made it easier.
It's not exactly the same. It's made for VR, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff that would totally screw you in VR, I think they took it out.
Okay, good. Because it'd be really hard to turn around and like, especially in PSVR. Because I don't think in PSVR you can like fully do a 360 turn. Can you? Because the camera has to.
You can, but it's gonna be like a button press, and you'll turn.
Okay, yeah, okay. So it's not like you're actually turning your head all the way around.
Yeah,
that wouldn't
turn
work,
yourself
right?
all the way around. Yeah, because you have a cable, right?
Yeah, and then
so they don't want you like turning around or over and over.
They'll probably incorporate that into the controller.
Cool. Trip over your wire, you fucking tie yourself up.
I'm fucking tied up. Anyways, Gunny, enjoy that game, dude. It's really good. It's really hard, and then once you beat the game, you will unlock endless mode. And one thing, Gunny, that I gotta say is follow the directions they give you all the time. Always just do what they say.
I didn't see any directions.
You'll see what I mean. You always do what they say. Never. Just do what they say, and then you'll beat the game. If you don't do what they say, then you'll never beat it. But
okay, so obviously this is going to get a lot harder.
Do what they say, and you'll beat the game. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so the last game I was playing today was Steam World Heists, and this is like a side-scroller, 3D side-scroller. I don't know if it's on other platforms, but I'm playing on Steam.
You bought this on Steam?
Yeah, I bought this a while ago, actually. Have you played it, Ryan?
No, I haven't. I know what game you're talking about, though.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's gosh, what do you call it? I didn't much care for it, so it seemed like a like a turn-based combat. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you can get behind cover, and I didn't quite understand how, maybe the mechanics of how.
So it's like XCOM, sort of?
Kind of not like XCOM. It's more of a side scroller, but you're like, if you're going to take a shot at somebody, it's kind of set up in levels. So maybe if you want to shoot at the ground at a certain angle, the bullets are gonna reflect, and hit the enemy.
Okay.
So I didn't quite understand, but you're using like two guys at the same time, and you're.
I thought it was
like robots.
Because I think there was just Steam World Dig. You were just digging down and collecting resources and stuff like that. And then you bring them back up, and you had a little tank or something. I can't remember.
Yeah. Oh,
I think that was the original game. That was the original game.
But the dialogue, the dialogue in this game is pretty funny. But yeah, you're like these. I want to say you're more like a pirates in space, and you're like these robotic pirates in space. So. But the story I'm enjoying. It's just the combat I'm not.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see. I'll play a little more this week and get back to you guys. That's all I've been playing, gentlemen. What about you, Ryan?
What about you, Ryan?
Welcome back.
It was awesome. It was really, really good. I haven't really been playing too much this week. I played a little bit of Fortnite.
Okay.
Did you end up getting it?
No.
Have you talked about this yet? No.
Clint kind of talked about it, but
we
I want to
talked
see
a little bit because I got it today and started playing it.
Oh, sweet. Okay, good. Someone to play with, because that game is going to be fun when you play with people. But like playing without people is kind of It's
what game?
Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the game is like it kind of reminds me of Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare. Just like the combat and stuff. But prior to the combat, you're building your base, right? So you have this thing that you have to protect, and you build walls around it, and then you build floors and put traps on them and stuff like that. And then nighttime comes, and all the hordes come at you, and you have to kill everything. It was the few games that I've gotten to play have been pretty fun, so I'm looking forward to playing a little more of that.
Is there a difficulty level to it? Because from the different streams that I watched today, it just looks super simple. Nobody died. Everybody just going around just.
Well, so far the game has been pretty easy, but I'm gonna guess that it ramps up later. When you get further into some of the hordes, I'm sure it ramps up and gets difficult. I've never really gotten that far yet because I'm just doing like the campaign story mode stuff, just running through that kind of stuff. So I don't know if there's an online version like where you're just doing like straight horde constantly. Maybe, I don't know. I have to play some more. I haven't played a lot, so. What else did I play? I played something else too. God damn it, I can't remember.
Guns of Boom.
Obviously, I've been playing Guns of Boom. The new version 2.2 came out. Sorry, Jesus, I left your clan.
Good.
We're gone.
Yeah, we started a new one.
Good.
Me,
What's it
Clint,
called?
and Brian Tulp Jr.
It's called
HGP of Boom.
Okay, good.
So we started a new clan and yeah, been playing that. There's a couple of new maps, which are all right. It's nice to have a change, something different.
Yeah. And that
but,
update
yeah.
finally came out for the tablet, but I've still been playing it more on my phone just because the control is a little bit tighter and easier with not having as large of a screen.
Yeah, I told you. It's nice to have that large screen because you got a good view, but it takes longer to move yourself from side to side, right?
Like, dude, I was a sniping fool with that tablet.
Oh, geez, how could I forget? Speaking of sluggish control moving side to side, I played the Destiny 2 beta.
Whoa, what do you mean sluggish controls? Destiny 2 is good controls.
No, they weren't bad. It was the only problem I had with it was it felt like turning side to side was really slow. It felt like you were a tank.
I think that's because of the 30 frames a second. No joke. Like, it just feels like
I don't know if it's
weird.
Just I'm sure
But
it
the
would
shooting
speed up, but
the shooting is good. That game is solid.
Dude, I am everyone knows that I have not been on board with Destiny. And I played that and that got me pretty excited. I'm like, I kind of like this. I still got to do the strike. I only played through the campaign bit that's there, and I was like, I got to play this game. It's gonna happen. So I'm probably gonna end up getting Destiny, and I hope I don't regret it. I really.
You will.
I told
You definitely will.
I was talking about it earlier. I really enjoyed it, Ryan, but I hated the PvP. I absolutely hate the PvP.
See, I don't give a shit about PvP. Like, I'll do the strike because the strike seems cool, but I won't play fucking multiplayer on that game.
Yeah, no way. And then and I was talking about how I did enjoy what I played of it, and the strike was really fun. Learning how to play the strike and playing that shit was cool. When you finally beat the boss, you figured out how to beat him because you keep retrying it and retrying it and retrying it. You're like, fuck. And then you finally learn his trick and how to beat him. It's really fun.
Yeah, it was good, man. I'm looking forward to Destiny 2 now, guys.
Awesome.
So
another cool thing about that game is the customization.
Shame.
Sheep.
No. The customization in that game is really cool. Like how you can like customize your cape and like you change your fucking cape, you change your helmet, you change your armor, you change your.
You can do that in Destiny 1 too, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could, but I mean it's so cool. Like I'm saying, that's one really cool part.
better.
And the menu
Yeah, but
is
this
good.
is part 2 of customizing your character. You get to do it all over again.
I'm paying the extra $50 for all
You
the
get to
shaders.
do it in 4K, 30 frames per second.
No. Is it 4K? Are they gonna do 4K?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Is it 4K?
I thought it was like
30 frames.
I
It's
thought
not
it was
60.
like 1800p or something like that.
1800p customization.
Yeah.
I feel like
Jesus, what character did you pick?
I went with Hunter, but Brink actually said he went back and tried Titan, and he says Titan is really OP in this game. Like they
really?
made the Titan. They made the Titan way better than he was in Destiny 1. Like, he has a shield now, right? You can, like, drop this big-ass shield, like, in front of you, and it blocks, like, you and your whole team. And, like, you have, like, big-ass shield. You can shoot through the shield, but the enemies can't shoot you. And, the Hunter was the best class in Destiny 1. This is why I picked him. And he looks the coolest, too, because he has, like, cape and the hood. But I think I might go with Titan this time. But like I said, I'm not going to buy this game, but I know my brother's going to, so I'm going to own it, so I'm probably going to play it. Sometimes. Not all the time, though.
So, Clint,
Yes.
I picked up something today that's probably going to interest you. You're probably going to like this.
You
And-
found me a Canadian woman.
Whoa.
No. Well, there was lots of them at the concert. I mean, there was lots. There was,
Got a
there was-
And you didn't find me a sloppy
breasts
drunk
flopping
one.
around everywhere, man. It was quite the show. But anyways, so a little while ago, I picked up the Morrowind pops. There was 3 of them that came out, and there was a 4th 6-inch that I pre-ordered, and all of a sudden got a notification that it had been canceled, and Funko was no longer making it. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "He's on the back of the box. They gotta make it." So sure enough, it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was also sent to EB Games in Canada, and
You got it.
That's pretty
Oh.
cool. Now Ryan sells it, guys, selling it for fucking $300.
No, dude,
No.
hang on to that. Dude, those San Diego
No,
Comic
dude,
Con
hold on to that
exclusives,
shit.
dude, are
Yeah, they
they're
go
worth
up in
money.
price quite a bit.
it's not. It's the 2017 Summer Convention exclusive.
Any exclusive or any exclusives for those are good money.
Yeah.
Dude, I have lots of exclusives.
I know you
They-
do. I can
this-
see them behind you.
The San Diego Comic-Con one has a couple exclusive ones for Westworld.
Yeah, they have exclusives for everything. They had South
yeah.
Park exclusives. I was like, oh my god. I saw all these South Park ones, and I'm like, no, I can't go there. I said games only. Games only.
Yeah, we on the Nerdowells, we're planning on doing a San Diego Comic Con special
Oh, yeah?
for our next show. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Gabe on because he was there at the con.
Yeah. Oh,
And I know-
get hold of him.
I know that he was standing in line for toys and exclusives and all that, so it'd be great to have him. And then there was so much news and trailers announced
Yeah, a whole
for
bunch
San
of
Diego
shit.
Comic Con. So
I haven't even watched
He
a lot
got
of it.
some pretty cool pictures with all the Game of Thrones people, dude.
yeah,
Oh,
I seen that.
It was pretty awesome. He said he got a exclusively signed fucking Friday the 13th poster for the game.
Wow.
He got it
a
signed by all the
Thanos
people.
one, too.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking dope.
That's cool.
Yep.
Anyways, what else have you
All
been
I've been-
playing, Canadian?
That's it, man.
That's it, eh?
This week, yeah. Hopefully, this week I'll get some more gaming in. I'm off for 2 weeks, so hit me up. I'm gonna be on Xbox Live.
Yeah, fuck yeah. God, I don't know when to take my vacation time, dude. I'm thinking about taking it around Assassin's Creed time. Because that week, first week of November...
Hey. Remember, we got to take some time off in October.
Yeah, the 13th, right? Yeah, October 13th.
So we have a date then for that?
Yeah, the 13th
June
and
thir-
14th.
or October 13th and 14th? Okay. I'll put it in my calendar.
Put it in my calendar, too. Yeah, I already requested it at my job. I requested those days off.
Okay.
But I'm thinking about taking the week of the Xbox One X launch off.
That whole week?
Why not, bro?
Yeah.
Do you have a time of when we're starting that?
No
stream?
idea yet. We have to talk about that off air. But, guys, going on to the news here real quick. Let's talk video game news. First off, Nintendo news. Nintendo has been like a topic we talk about quite a bit lately. First off, I want to mention that Splatoon 2 is finally out. People are really enjoying that game. I don't know. Did you pick it up, Ryan?
No, I didn't.
People are
I
really,
picked
really
up-
liking it.
I picked up Fortnite instead.
Splatoon 2 looks fun. I kind of want to switch, man. I really do want, but nope, still haven't bought one. I was at Walmart the other day. I just got paid, and I was walking towards the electronics. I was like, okay, no switches. Whew. Dodge the
Junior was telling me he's like, dude, I bought like 50 boxes of Quaker Oats.
Granola bars.
Are they the granola bars? Yes. He's like, they're giving away 100 switches or something like that in like.
Ah.
So he's like, he bought a shitload of them so that he could enter every day. He's trying to win a free switch. So Jesus, you should start buying Quaker Oats.
I should. A bunch of Quaker Oaks.
I got $100. I'm gonna go buy them tomorrow.
Eat Quaker Oat fucking granola bars for nothing the next 3 weeks. Oh man. Anyways, Nintendo Switch Splatoon 2 is out. Go play it. I think Iams bought it. He says he's really enjoying it. It's really fun. It's different. Like you're just painting shit. You're not really killing people.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with that game is a lot of people think, oh, I'm just going to go in and kill people. And then they lose and they're like, why did I lose? I killed so many people. And it's like, no, you got to paint the fucking... You got to do that. Yeah. It's not about killing. Yeah, sure, it's great to kill other guys, but you got to get the fucking painting done.
Yeah, it's all about painting.
The painting game. It's Bob Ross the game.
This is what I want. It's Bob Ross. Battlefield. I'm going to go paint.
Nintendo Switch online app, guys, requires your phone to be unlocked to use the voice chat. So the new Nintendo Switch online app is now available for the iOS and Android. That is the app that they were touting at launch, saying like, hey, this is the app you're going to use to chat and use and talk to your friends while you're gaming. But there's a problem with the app, guys.
What? I thought it worked.
First off, the app needs to have your phone unlocked. So if your phone is on auto lock, which most phones are nowadays, like they'll auto lock themselves after a minute or two, or if you put it down, it locks itself. If you're not using it or looking at it or touching the screen, it locks itself. Most iPhones do that automatically, like after 30 seconds. Anyways, you have that on your phone, disable it, because if it locks, then the app shuts off.
That's stupid.
And you have to reopen the app and launch it again and reconnect again. Another feature of the app that's not working very well is just the voice chat. It's having issues because if you back out of the app, like let's say you get a text message from your girlfriend or whatever, and you know the notification pops up on the top, it says text message or whatever, and you swipe that down to like read the message real quick or reply, it shuts off the app. The voice chat.
Some innovative technology here from Nintendo.
Voice chat does not work anymore, so like you have to reconnect to the voice chat. It also can't be run in the background, so it has to have the app open to be able to use the app. You have to have it completely open at all times to use it. You can't like switch apps, like go to Facebook real quick, type something, and then switch back to the app to use. You have to stay on it to keep using the voice chat.
Okay, Jesus.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dalton Gilbert says 2 stars. I'm giving this app 2 stars because the UI is very clean and nice.
Oh man.
and there really is a lot of potential here for interesting and convenient features.
I heard the same thing on Game Informer, but
what does Martin James say?
What does Martin James say?
He gives it 2 stars as well. The app is very well designed, and it could be something fantastic. But as of right now, where anytime I start it up, it makes my phone think I'm connecting... Oh my god. No, it makes my... Where the fuck? Sorry, I expanded it, and then I lost where I was. A lot of potential interesting and convenient features. So I don't feel the bare minimum is really fair. However, I can't see the reasoning behind looking... Okay, this is too much. This guy just went on and on.
Too much.
Yeah, I did. It started as like 3 or 4 lines, and I was like, okay, I can read that. And then I expanded. I was like, whoa!
3 pages later. Yeah, man.
It's 2 stars, 1 star, 2 star, 1 star, 1 star.
It's not getting good reviews. It's being received
give it 4 out of 5 stars because it has potential. It's broken and busted now, but let's give it the top marks for being potential. Move, people.
It's 3.1. It's not
fake news.
I just Nintendo needs to really get with the times, dude. What the fuck?
My camera keeps going all weird. I don't know what's happening.
What the fuck, Nintendo? Get with the times. Make a fucking app that works in the background. You don't have to like
right.
Like, sorry, I can't reply to your text message because I'm chatting with Ryan on my Switch app. So I can't text nobody. That's fucking stupid.
It's weird.
It's broken.
It's rigged.
It's but besides
just
that,
use Discord, people.
They released the app because Splatoon 2 came out, and they wanted it to work with the voice chat for Splatoon 2. But
is that because the Switch is so underpowered? It can't run an app at the same time?
3.1, Gunny. 3.1. It's not fake news.
Okay. Winner, winner. Good job, Nintendo.
Chicken dinner. I don't know about a winner.
This is crazy. And then it also, like, you have to have a headset, right, to be able to voice chat. So you're going to be wearing headphones that plug into your phone. But you can, that means you can't hear the game. So they came out with this peripheral. You plug into your Switch, and you plug into your phone, and then you plug into the dongle your headset. It's really weird.
Yeah. That's that thing that looks like a squid, right?
Yeah, it's the squid dongle.
There's like fucking
not gonna cost you an extra
wires fucking sticking out.
Yeah, the squid dongle, man. Like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but whatever. That's Nintendo news for you guys for this week. But more Nintendo news. I got more Nintendo news for you, just in case you didn't get enough Nintendo yet. Nintendo in Japan is obviously selling so crazily that they actually have a lottery going. So if you show up to the store, like this last week in a store called Akihabara Yorobashi, where more than 3,000 people showed up to buy a Switch with only 250 units available, they decided to do a lottery. So they gave out they gave each person a number. The 3,000 people that showed up, they gave you a number. And they drew 250 numbers. And if your number was not drawn, then too bad. You didn't get a Switch.
No, 250 grandmothers.
That's kind of shitty. That's kind of shitty. Imagine being like one of the first like people there. Like, say you're number 3 in line. You know there's 250.
Your number doesn't get called. That's fucking insane.
250 units for sale, and your number did not get called. But yet you were the 3rd person in line. Like you were there like the day before at 6 p.m. Didn't get one.
Dude, I'd be pissed.
Actually, I think everybody that didn't get one, they gave them a note. Everybody got a note.
What's the note? This is the numbers
like
for
a
the next
rain
lottery.
check or something.
Come back in 6 months when we've made more of these.
For another lottery. Yay.
Yeah, I think it sucks to be you, or we're going to make 10 more units. Something like that.
Yeah, I feel like Nintendo's marketing is really bad.
I'm looking at this, at these pictures of these lines in Japan for this store, and it goes for blocks.
That is a long line.
Blocks, dude.
That's crazy.
Holy shit, that line goes on forever. It goes for blocks. Like, it's just not never-ending line of people sitting around for a Switch. But yeah, man, I guess if you thought you had it bad here in the United States, at least there isn't crazy shit like that, right? I mean...
Jeez.
Holy shit.
There isn't? What's Black Friday?
I guess, yeah. But I mean, Black Friday still doesn't get as bad as this. This is bad. Look at that. If you look at the pictures of these lines, dude.
What are you talking about? You fucking people beat each other up over fucking TVs. It doesn't
shoot each other, actually.
Cheap ass TVs.
That's true. All of these people are at least standing in an orderly fashion.
Yeah, they're just chilling. They're like, fuck, I'm getting my Switch today.
Yeah, because they haven't posted the pictures of crazy dude fucking busting out fucking nunchucks and shit, whipping people's asses for a Switch.
They're not showing the ninjas over there throwing stars.
As they're walking out of the fucking store, some dude's doing karate moves on people to take their Switch.
Holy! Did they say how long this line was?
No, it didn't say how long it is, but it said it's over 3,000 people, probably up to 5,000. They said.
Wow.
And yeah, it says here in the article, finding a Switch is already a difficult task. Adding to the chaos this week's launch of Splatoon 2, which is expected to be a massive hit in Japan.
Oh, it is a massive hit.
Nintendo said it will be increasing Switch stock starting this month, but it doesn't look like the company will be anywhere close to meeting the demand.
I think it's funny, too, how in all of these pictures it only shows, like, one cop to, like, watch over the whole line.
You can see a gun on that cop? I don't see one.
No.
He's got, like, a radio. Yeah, there's still, like, 1 million people out here in line.
That's because he knows Kung Fu.
Funny.
Guys, more news now. Let's go over to Atari. Atari news this week. First off, before we talk about the Atari system that was announced or shown this week, let's talk about the Atari hat. Atari has introduced a new speaker hat. The speaker hat
What?
has the Atari logo, and it will also feature speakers, not headphones, speakers on the bill of the hat that play music. But let me tell you something here. This is a multiplayer friendly hat because if your friend is next to you, they can play the same song you're playing over Bluetooth on their hat. Multiple hats connect to each other and you can all listen to the same song. Yay!
This is the dumbest thing I probably have ever heard.
All you need is one Bluetooth speaker and everybody can hear that same song.
But not on your hat. If you're not wearing the fucking Atari.
Those are going to be all over E3 next year.
I can't wait until somebody starts walking into like a sudden downpour of rain or something.
Right, they get electrocuted. They get a little shocked. Ow, my head.
I'm sorry, but I just see this as being one, a major design flaw, due to anywhere that gets inclement weather. Two, it just... I can see it being a public nuisance. And what if somebody is listening to this and they're playing fucking, like... I'm picturing, like, if this person was next to me and they were just, like, playing some rap or something that I just can't stand, I'm going to want to rip this hat off of this person's head and just...
What they call with their multiplayer gaming hat or the multiplayer listening hat is called a fundamentally new social audio experience. That's in quotes by Atari.
I gotta say, it's a good concept to where they put the speakers under the bill.
What the fuck? How is that a good concept?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna put speakers on a hat, that's the place
Gunny's
to
gonna be the first one to get this.
Gunny has one. Gunny, go bring your hat out, Gunny.
You got a speaker on your phone.
thing.
It's right here. It's right here.
No.
There's a speaker there. There's a speaker.
Oh, on the phone.
Play.
No,
dude,
Ryan.
I could take this hat into church and play some Slayer, maybe a little...
Are you telling me it doesn't play? Is that what you're telling me?
I want to wear a
telling me
hat
that?
while you wear a hat next to me. You wear a hat next to me, and I wear my hat, and we can both wear hats and listen to music together, but in our own hats.
I'm taking this to my local...
Or if you really
social
want
club
to,
and playing some rap.
or if you really want to
Or rap.
if you really want a social music experience,
Yeah, but that's...
just do what Brian and Ryan just did tonight. Go to a concert.
No, I want to wear a hat like Ryan is doing, but he's not wearing a hat. He's wearing a phone.
I have a musical hat.
Like I
have
said,
a musical hat.
I think Gunny's gonna be the first one in line. This is gonna replace his California university hat. He's gonna wear this hat everywhere.
You cannot get enough of this hat.
An Atari hat.
If you cannot get enough of this hat, the company is also partnering with NECA, which makes collectibles, to introduce a limited edition Blade Runner 2049 speaker hat this fall.
Oh boy.
Limited edition, guys. There you go, Gunny.
I'll buy it.
Limited edition.
Blade Runner 2049.
I'm going to blow people's minds with this. They're going to be like, where's that sound coming from?
My hat, bro. My hat. Then you're going to take off your hat. My hat.
Yeah, be like, you just tip the bill up. You're like,
Bam. What's up?
Actually, I'd love to have like a
What's
Fallout
up, girls? You're going to go up to the girls at the beach like, what's up? Pull your hat.
I want to Fallout 4 hat.
that music, girl.
At the top, I'm going to be playing Fallout 4 music.
No, who the fuck plays Fallout 4 music? That's lame.
I would on my Fallout 4 hat.
You gotta be playing like dubstep.
Dude, you know what? I can see Brian Tulp Jr. doing this when he's out doing his Pokemon Go.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Like, I'm trying to think of like what music he would have on too.
Pokemon?
I'm gonna be walking around playing Guns of Boom on my fucking hat.
There you go.
Headshot.
Dude, I'd have like the Skyrim soundtrack playing. I just like walk into a room and it just starts playing the Dragonborn theme.
Yeah.
What else we got, Jesus? Speaker hat. Stupid thing.
Speaker hat. Oh, also another piece of news, guys. Atari has finally unveiled the look of their console coming out sometime next year, I think. No release date yet. But they actually unveiled the look of the console. It has a wood grain finish in the front. It looks kind of weird, looking like an angle, kind of like diamond, weird looking shape. The back is red, and in the back it has an HDMI out port. I think it has optical audio, USB ports. It has micro SD card port, I think.
Yeah. What are the specs? Does it have 6
No specs
terabytes?
yet.
No specs.
Specs yet. No, we don't know what the hardware inside of the console is yet. People are speculating that this might just be like a console that kind of plays, like retro games for Atari.
I think it's gonna be like a Steam box.
Yeah,
It's gonna be kind of like a Steam box with an Atari store. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, because we talked about this on Geek Dig on Wednesday. It was actually me, Ryan, and Gunny, and a statement that Atari made was that yes, it's gonna have that classic retro gaming, but that it was also gonna have some like modern current gaming capabilities. Nothing to hold up to like the Xbox or PlayStation or anything like that, but it could do. I'm picturing if it had like an Android operating system of some kind in it. You could see stuff like a Roller Coaster Tycoon or something like mobile type games. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling that that's the quality of game that you're going to end up getting on there, is something that you would normally play on like your mobile phone.
But why would you want to play that on a console and a TV?
Yeah, that sounds lame.
I don't know.
I don't agree with you. I don't think it's going to be Android. I don't think.
Well, that was the speculation in the article.
Yeah,
What if they partnered with Steam?
No,
they couldn't
because
do
the Steam
that.
box is already a failure, in my opinion.
Yeah, and Atari, they don't really have a foothold or really a place in the hardware market anymore.
No.
Their last, like we mentioned earlier in the week, their last console released was the Jaguar in like 1993.
Yeah,
they're betting on nostalgia, and something that wasn't really talked about much was that this is a crowdfunded thing. So this is only going to be as good as it gets funded. So if people don't fund it, it's going to be a piece of crap probably.
Yeah.
Or doesn't come out at all. But this isn't like backed by anyone. They're going to do crowdfunding to build this thing. So it's a matter of whether people really want this thing or not, to be, honest. We'll see what happens. I don't have faith in it. I don't think it's going to be a big thing.
Would you back it if it comes? Well, it's going to come to Kickstarter. Are you going to back it?
No.
No.
I'm not interested.
Nope.
Damn.
I'm content with my current gaming consoles.
What about the rest of you guys? Gunny, you guys are going to back this when it comes out to Kickstarter?
No, I'm going to put all my money into Xbox One X.
What if it's $150
I'm looking to the future.
$150, you get a day one console.
I'm gonna save that $150 and put it towards my One X.
I'm with you, Eric.
I'm gonna fully back the One X.
Hey,
I don't care about Atari. Atari is, it's old school. No one cares about Atari anymore. They haven't done anything.
That's not true. People care about Atari still, but not as much as.
How dare you say people don't care about Atari?
Yeah.
Maybe less than 1% of the population cares about Atari.
Yeah, and they're even trying to do product placement in different places. Like, I saw an Atari logo first thing in the new Blade Runner trailer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they need money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with.
Good luck, Nintendo.
Yeah, that's Nintendo's new competition is the Atari system.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely seeing the success of these retro consoles, Raspberry Pi and all these other things. They just want a piece of that action. Mm-hmm. And they have the name for it, where the other retro consoles don't.
And this isn't... I don't see this ending well for Atari.
Why?
I don't think that this is really going to take off. I think it's just one of these things that's, that they're doing that's going to be like so many other things that we have out there that it's just going to be a fad, and then it's just going to kind of fade out. You know?
Yeah,
like,
I think I know what you're saying, Clint. I don't
like,
think
with like the Kinect, for example, for the Xbox. I mean, seriously, how many people still use their Kinect for, the physical gaming experience?
I think a lot of streamers use their Kinect still.
Not for a physical gaming experience, though.
Yeah, they do it for a video for their stream.
Right. That's what it became, though. The Kinect became good for voice commands and for, doing stuff for streaming and shit like that. Like, it's great for that. I even use my Kinect, like, when I'm streaming from the Xbox, I'll use the Kinect and go through Mixer because it's just so much easier than even setting it up on here. And, I don't know. It's not used as for gaming purpose anymore. You know what I mean? You can't play games with it. They kind of killed that. Even the Just Dance that came out recently, it didn't use the Kinect. It used the Kinect, but you had to use like your phone or some shit like that, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really weird. It uses the gyroscope in your phone.
That's really weird.
No, which makes sense because I know like the Nintendo Wii version of those was using the Wiimote. Was using the controller, and I think the PlayStation version was using that like little like move wand or whatever that they had.
I think you could also use your phone on the PlayStation, on the newest version, anyway.
Yeah. See, I'm thinking older school like PS3.
Yeah.
But I mean the motion technology like right there is out there for that. But yeah, like I said, as far as the physical gaming thing, and that's what they were pushing at first, and it's not even really being used for that anymore.
No.
And I've heard statements from so many people I know that have them. Oh, I just use it for the voice commands.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you don't need it for that anymore either, right? Because
you can use your microphone.
Yeah, now you have Cortana.
Which I never use anymore. I just use
hate
the
Cortana.
dash button. Cortana is good for telling you how the weather is when you're doing the gaming inside your house.
You remember when they were taunting the whole thing where you could be like, tell me what Jesus Walks a Lot is doing, and she'd be like, Jesus Walks a Lot is playing blah 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 blah. And you could say to her, hey, join Jesus Walks a Lot, and she'd be like, okay, blink, and then you'd go. That never fucking happened. What happened to that?
It failed.
What that shit?
What? It doesn't work like that?
Does it?
You were supposed to be able to join into like the game and stuff with them, but I mean, I could be like invite Jesus Walks a Lot to a party.
It works,
and that will.
It does. Oh, I didn't know that.
I've done it before for people.
Maybe I need to look up the Xbox voice commands again.
Too complicated. Just press the home button. Okay, go to his profile.
So much easier to do, guys.
It's quicker to look at that than wait for her to respond to be like, is he online?
Yeah.
But what if you're playing a game? What if you're playing a game and you don't want to stop? You just be like,
you die.
Invite Jesus Walks a Lot to my game, bitch. And she'd be like, what? Okay.
You've been banned from Microsoft services for saying bitch. Your account has been suspended for 24 hours. Speaking of account suspension, guys, we have more news here. Custom gamer pictures have been up now for about a couple weeks, haven't they? Like this latest Microsoft update added custom gamer pics, which I now see a bunch of on the Xbox.
Have you seen mine?
But this guy, he thought his account was suspended because he posted a picture of a police officer holding an American flag and close to his chest. But apparently, Microsoft said no, that's not the case. He posted a different picture before he posted that one that violated Microsoft's code of conduct, which got his account banned. But they said sometimes the account ban doesn't go in effect right away. It takes a little bit, so you can still fuck around and change the gamer pic and stuff in your account. So he switched it, and apparently he thought it was because of the cop picture. You know, like, oh, you can't put any cop pictures on Xbox Live. And they're like, no, it's not that. He said he'd put another picture up. They don't know what it was. He said it was a picture of a woman holding a flag, which she may have been nude. She may have been in a bikini. Something may have been violating the terms of conduct.
No scantily clad.
I say she may have been wearing only the flag.
Yeah, that too, or something, you know. And like,
Giggity.
his account got banned. But basically, the thing is, the Microsoft said, like, you know, there is code of conduct for pictures that you put up on your Xbox Live account. So make sure it has no nudity, no racism, stuff like that, you know. Just in terms of code of conduct, guys, like, read it. If you don't.
Yeah, because first when I put up, I was naked, and I thought, no, I don't want to get banned, so I just put up the Horrible Gamers pic.
Yeah, that's what I did. Don't be naked, man. Come on.
I thought it'd be fun.
Hey guys!
Oh, man.
I was wearing a thong. Okay, I wasn't completely naked, but all right.
Oh God.
And I've actually had people hit me up. One of my friends hit me up. He's like, "Hey, how did you get the Horrible Gamers picture on there? Like, how the fuck do I do that?" I was like, "Go on your PC real quick, Xbox app, upload a pic. It's not that hard." More news, guys. Xbox news right now. This is Xbox news coming in from a rumor on NeoGAF. So almost 3 months ago, ahead of E3, Phil Spencer said that Microsoft was upping its investment in first-party content production. So, you know, the Xbox One S, the Xbox One X. But this didn't quite show at the Xbox E3 media briefing when Spencer quickly explained that he didn't feel like announcing titles that wouldn't be released for 2 or 3 years anyways, which was a good idea. However, an industry insider known as Matt on NeoGAF noted that to his knowledge, Microsoft isn't actually increasing their investments in that sector in a meaningful way. He then added that this is also because their software underperformed so far, with the Xbox One and the Xbox division doesn't really have a blank check to spend on game development. He says, at this moment, Microsoft is not meaningfully increasing their investments in or focus on first party. That could change. I would love for that to change, but it hasn't. So...
You said they are not?
They are not. He says they're not. He says even as much as Microsoft, even as much as Phil Spencer is saying, like, hey, we're going to increase development in first-party games, he says it's not happening because basically Xbox One hasn't done as well as Microsoft expected it to do. So they're saying, like, hey, hold up. Let's not spend so much money on this shit right now. You guys are not, you know, you guys didn't make as much as you thought you were going to. Hold the fuck up. We're going to just develop the console coming out next. Try to make our money back, and then we may invest into first-party studios. But at the moment, they're not. So who knows?
They sold Lionhead or closed it down. Sounds like they needed to kind of regroup.
So it says here, let's see here. Their software efforts have underperformed this generation, and the Xbox division doesn't have a blank check to do whatever they want. They have a focus on cost controls and profitability. Spending a lot of game development doesn't fit into that in their view. So
that would explain why we don't have exclusives.
Yeah. No way. We have console launch exclusives.
Yeah.
Console launch exclusive.
I mean, I think they have the money to, you know, just sign a blank check.
They don't.
Yes,
Fucking
they do.
Bill Gates
They just
Microsoft.
don't want to.
Bill Gates does not want to fucking sign a blank check just to a game division.
That's what I'm saying to you, though. They have the ability to do that if they wanted to. But because their exclusives aren't selling as well as they want them to, it doesn't make sense to do that.
Yeah,
I get what this article is saying. Like, it's...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to look at Microsoft going, like, why are we going to dump, like, you know, so many millions of dollars into this game
in the studio, yeah.
if it's only going to sell, you know, 200,000 copies.
I mean, what is their best-selling exclusive so far on the Xbox One? What was it? Was it Halo 5? Was it Gears of War? Was it Sunset Overdrive? Was it Titanfall? What game sold the best?
Probably Halo.
Forza. Probably Forza.
No, not Halo. No.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
But right now on the Xbox One.
Right the Xbox One. It wasn't Halo. Halo is dying off.
I just meant as a franchise in general.
So I'm looking at some lists here.
Probably Halo or Gears.
It says Forza 1 million copies, Forza 5 1 million copies, Gears of War Ultimate 1 million copies, Rise of the Tomb Raider 1 million copies.
I'm seeing another list, and it's like Halo Master Chief Collection 3.14 million.
Okay. Yeah, I knew that one sold a lot.
Halo 5 Guardians was 4.16.
Okay.
But a lot of the other games on here, because this just says best-selling Xbox One games, but some of these, like GTA 5, Fallout 4, stuff like that, obviously aren't console exclusive. But no, Halo's up there.
This the site that I'm on, culturedvultures.com, it has Ori and the Blind Forest as Xbox's #1 exclusive.
So I'm looking at this list.
Really?
I'm looking at
I don't know what you guys said.
I'm looking at a list right now, guys, for the Xbox One. It says here the top 10 best-selling games on the Xbox One to date are currently Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which has sold 7.32 million.
But not console exclusive.
Grand Theft Auto 5, number 2 spot at 6.6% of, I think this is percentage of total sales, or millions, one of the two. But let's see here. First exclusive is number 5, Halo 5 Guardians at 4.7 something million. So, yeah. So, Halo 5 Guardians seems to be the one game that has sold pretty good. Yeah, 4.78 million copies. Where's Gears of War 4 at? That's on plate 16, Eric. You didn't buy enough copies, dude.
Yeah. Hey, it
only sold 3 million copies. Matter of fact, the Ultimate Edition sold 500,000 more copies.
Wow.
And Battlefield 1 is in 4th place at 4.78 million, just like Halo 5. But Call of Duty is taking up 2 of the number 3 spots.
Call of Duty sells consoles.
Grand Theft Auto 5, man. Grand Theft Auto 5 at 6.6 something million is in 2nd place. But yeah, Black Ops 3 is number 1. And then Minecraft is in the number 9 spot.
I'm surprised that's so low.
Call of Duty is in like the top 10 3 times. It's in 1st place, 3rd place, and 7th place. Fallout 4 is number 6. And FIFA 17 is number 10. Wow.
Always in the top 10, though. FIFA.
It's fucking crazy. But FIFA is like a big sport, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, FIFA's huge around the world.
I'm surprised Battlefield 1 has sold so much on the consoles to be ranked at number 4 out of all the best-selling games on the Xbox One since launch. It's in the number 4 spot, dude. It's competing against Grand Theft Auto 5. That's pretty big for a game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would figure it would have sold way more like on PC and PS4 since they have way more units. But I guess not.
So, I'd say Microsoft needs to buy some more studios.
Nah, I don't think they do. I think they just need to focus on making good hardware and then the developers will come. If you make a good hardware system and sell enough consoles, developers will develop for you. They will want to develop for you. Why do you think Sony has so many indie devs going to them? Like saying, hey, we want to develop for the PlayStation 4. Because they have
the marketplace.
They have 80 million. They have 80 million people they can sell their fucking $5 game to, which maybe half of them will buy. That's 40 million people buying a $5 game. It's a lot of money.
What if they did like Activision Call of Duty does, where it's different teams working on it each year? What if they did that for Halo?
Who else would they split?
So if you had a Halo every year,
who would they split it to? Like 343, and who else would make Halo? Who the fuck?
Whoever else they purchase.
Who the fuck are they going to purchase? I mean, the only ones I can see them.
They got the open check. They should do it.
343 is a Halo company. They're not going to do any other game but Halo.
343 and who else? Like, I mean, you mean 343 splitting into 2 dev teams and like saying, all right, half of our team is going to work on Halo 6, the other one's going to work on Halo 7 and release one every year from now on, forever.
That's going to be annoying.
Well, I'm just saying they make, they'd sell more
It's not going to
games.
happen.
That will never happen. It's too much money. It's too much investment, and not enough people, I think, would buy it every year.
There's not enough people that own the console to buy a console exclusive. That's the problem. When Microsoft has more people to sell the console exclusive to, then maybe they'll go out and look for another dev to make exclusive games, or maybe they'll start investing more money in that. It's just right now it's not worth it for them to do that, you know. It doesn't make sense financially for them to do it. They're not going to make enough money in return to justify it. So
well, you have to spend money to make money, so why not another new franchise?
It's just not worth it right now. I'm sure they will at some point. Just right now, it's not worth it. You know?
Yeah, I know Phil doesn't want to come out and say that, but it's probably the case.
Right. He can't. You know what I mean? He can't say
Makes
that.
them look weak, you know, makes Xbox look like it's losing. Like, it's why buy the Xbox One X if you guys are not going to make any games for it? You know, they can't be showing that to people.
And it's not like they're not doing anything. They're coming out with Gears. They're coming out with another Halo game. They're coming out with another Forza game. They're coming out with, you know what I mean? They're coming out with Crackdown. They put out Quantum Break, which was a new IP. Everyone panned it. You know what I mean? Like, they put out all this product and no one paid attention to any of it. Yeah. So what do you expect Microsoft to do? Just keep putting out games and no one pays attention to?
Isn't that the name of the game where you throw it against the wall and see what sticks?
But
throw it against the wall so many times before you.
I'm not saying throw the money out the window, but
it's like you're throwing so much money at something. And at what point? I mean, you keep losing money. At what point do you think the executives at Microsoft are going to be like, "Hey, dude, we've wasted so much money on this shit. Where the fuck's our money coming back in?" You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, hopefully they reinvent it. You know, that Fable franchise.
You know, they're at a stalemate. That's pretty much where they're at. And it's like, why are we going to spend more money on putting, you know, out exclusives? Let's let third parties try and push us, you know?
And you know how they're doing that? With the power of the Xbox One X. So, I'm surprised looking at this list of how many at the top 20 games. Call of Duty's in there 5 times. Gears of War is in there, but I mean, looking at Destiny is a number 14 place, and Assassin's Creed is still up there in the top 15. It's a number 11, dude. So that game sold quite a bit. Titanfall is up there. The Division is up there. Madden is up there. I mean, like, so obviously it looks like Xbox One is like the multiplayer gaming central, because it's like all multiplayer games in the top 20. And then, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What other news do we have here? More news. I don't have anything else for news, guys. That's it. Go on to questions. If you want to leave questions for us, you can at our Facebook group, Horrible Gamers Podcast Community. Guys, this week we're limiting questions. I'm limiting questions.
Did it get out of control?
It's getting out of control. I've actually got messages from people that listen to the show that messaged me personally and said, like, "Hey, dude, Brian Tope questions are getting out of hand." What the fuck?
Way out of hand, Brian.
You're out of hand, Brian. You're getting shut down by the community. They're not liking you, so we're going to limit your questions. Anyways, Holland Meeks asked a question that we already answered. We did play the Destiny beta. We told you what we thought of it. That's done. Skip that question. Let's see here.
Harlan wants to know if we're going to have the low watt living guy back on.
Depends on
that would be Harlan.
How the next question goes.
After you play more Destiny.
He says, in your guys' experience, how much like a game's beta is the actual game? I only ask this because I think I've only played 4 betas ever. I feel like most of the time they're pretty much like the game that's going to come out. Right? I mean,
but a beta is usually a small slice. You know what I mean? It's
it's like a small slice of the multiplayer, or like maybe even the single player campaign. You get like a first hour of it or 30 minutes of it. Yeah. But nowadays, guys, you got to consider like these betas we get are not really betas because the game is basically done.
That's what I was.
They're demos.
Yes,
They're
Brian,
demos,
today.
yeah.
But I should
They don't have demos anymore, so now it's a beta.
But now you pay for the demo because you get a pre-order to play it.
Exactly.
I've
They
seen
found a
Battlefield
way
do
to make
this.
money off you.
They make money. They make money on the demos from us.
Yeah.
I've seen Battlefield do this a week before launch. Hey,
Yeah.
here's a beta.
Yeah, Battlefield does it all the time. They do it every single time they release a game. Like, hey, we have the Battlefield beta coming out a week and a half before we launch the game. It's like, dude.
No, they would do those closed betas, and then, then that would kind of
do
end.
like
and
they
then
do like one or
dormant for a
two.
week. Yeah.
They do like 2 closed betas before, and then they do like the one open beta like a week before the launch, just to get the hype again.
Right.
It's just a marketing thing. It's a demo. Every game does it though. That game is probably done right now. This Activision, it's probably done. They're just polishing it up and figuring out how to milk more money out of you, Destiny players. They're like, all right, we're going to cut this out of the game. We're going to cut this out of the game. We're going to sell this as a DLC strike. Sell that as a DLC pack. Season pass. Whatever. They do.
Yeah. Hey, Brian asked, since George Romero passed away this week, rest in peace, which host tonight and which host or guest do you think would be able to survive a night of the living dead? And who would be a goner first?
Wow. Well.
This would be a goner first.
Who would be the goner first, guys?
First hour, Jesus.
You think I would die?
I would be the survivor.
You think I would die? I think
You'd be
Eric.
gone.
I think Eric would die.
I think you're gonna die. I think you're gonna die, Jesus.
I'm gonna
I
die.
think
You
Jesus
die
actually
first?
be on the kitchen table and just screech
Because I think that
and fall off.
I'm probably second, Jesus, to be honest with you, because no, Clint's gonna go first. Let's just
He's
be
in
honest.
the big city. He's in Chicago. Let's be real here.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a
But
massive...
but Clint's gonna go first because I bet Eric and Gunny can run faster than all 3 of us.
Probably.
I'm a pretty
So
Eric
I'm
can
just
climb
saying.
ladders.
but I think you 2 go before I do. I think I can run faster than you 2.
I might die. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah. I probably would die. I don't know.
Oh, you will.
I think I would.
You will.
Whatever. Fuck you guys.
Don't worry, Jesus. I'm only gonna get about 5 or 6 steps past where you get, and then I'm gonna be in the same situation.
Fuckers better not be with me if this happens. 'Cause I'll,
there's still a case to be
I'll
made.
fucking shoot you guys in the kneecaps.
Me and Eric will be out there with spiked baseball bats.
Eric will be climbing all the ladders and shit. Oh,
Heck yeah, man.
Climbing
I'll
the
just tie
ladders.
myself to a strand and I'll just be up in the sky. Yeah.
Props.
He's gonna hijack one of those bucket trucks and he's gonna hold up in the bucket.
Just whipping him with cable.
Next question from Brian Top. I'm going to skip the next one because we're skipping questions this week. It says, do you think with all your gameplay, it has prepared you for any certain situation in real life? Okay. Well, I feel like if I ever went to the military, I can 360 no-scope pretty good. I can teabag the enemies pretty good too. And I feel like I can jump and throw a grenade at the same time pretty far. Like if I jump and I throw the grenade at the same time, I think I could throw it extra far.
Yeah, but Jesus, we're talking about in real life.
And throw my knife across a map and hit somebody in the head.
You can do that?
I think I could do that. I don't know, man. What games, what do prepare you in real life? Problem solving? Games make
Problem solving, survival skills.
They teach you
Yeah.
sometimes survival skills, right? You
I
can
think
learn.
after playing Rainbow Six Siege so much, I think I'd be able to hide and cover.
I think I'd be able to outrun the SWAT team because I know how I know how they work.
You have fun with that, Jesus. You have fun with that. Please live stream that to the horrible gamers.
Outrun the SWAT team as they're coming in.
I definitely want to see that happen.
Shit! No, don't
After
fucking say
playing
that.
Crimson
Someone will
Skies,
fucking
I'd be
swat
able
me
to
or
land
something.
a 747.
Yeah, I played enough GTA. I feel like I could steal a car and drive it down the street really fast. Yeah. Real life.
real life like?
I don't know, man. Just problem solving. I feel like games just make you think a little bit faster, react faster to shit. You think faster. Something like that. I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Next question.
I got one.
Okay.
What's the hardest platforming game you've ever played? That's from Harlan Meeks. The hardest platformer or platforming game you've ever played.
I don't know.
I don't know. Is Super Meat Boy a platformer? I guess it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just one in recent memory.
I don't know. I haven't really played any platformers lately.
Further.
What was that one game? Guacamelee? Fucking crap.
Oh, yeah. I didn't make it very far in that game.
Guacamole.
Guacamelee. That game is pretty cool, but I mean, there was a part I got stuck on that I couldn't get past. I just couldn't get past it.
That one had some challenge to it. There was, I'm gonna go old school, but some of those old school Castlevania games are challenging as hell.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a Castlevania game. Another newer one is Shovel Knight.
Oh, what? I got it.
It's tough.
Ghosts and Goblins.
Is that on the?
That was like arcades, original Nintendo. There was a Super Nintendo version. It came on multiple platforms. But the real slap in the face with this game, what really added the insult to the injury, what really ground my gears with this one, was that you plow through and finally get to the ending of the game to find out it's not the end of the game. You have to go back to the beginning and start all the way over again in order to get the true ending.
Ooh.
What are you talking about?
Ghosts and Goblins. One of the most challenging platformers I've ever played.
Yeah.
Next question, guys. Next question. Let's see. I'm looking at all these questions. Skip. Question. Let's see. If you could have a day out with any fan or host of the show, who would it be and doing with what? You can go to them or they can come to you, whichever has the better day out. And no, Jesus, Sean cannot come to you for a walk. It does not count. Okay, well, I would like to kick it with all of you guys, actually. But if I had to pick one of you, it'd be the Canadian.
Really? You want to come up here?
No, fuck no. You're coming down here to America.
Oh, fuck that.
I'm going to show you how I live American style. America! Fuck yeah. Who would you guys hang out with? Come on, guys.
I know. I would take Clint and I'd bring him out here to California, and we'd have lots of ketchup on our hot dogs out in the park.
Yeah, come on. Did you guys talk about ketchup on hot dogs?
Dude, ketchup does not go on
Yeah,
hot
that's
dogs.
how we started.
I brought it up
show.
immediately at the beginning of the show.
Ketchup does not
Wait,
go on
so
hot
what's
dogs.
the... You guys are all saying no ketchup on
No
hot dogs?
ketchup.
Just me and Eric.
Eric, you're ketchup on a hot dog?
I don't care. I don't eat it on a hot dog, but I don't see why it's a problem.
I can't believe we're revisiting it now that Ryan's back.
You don't eat hot dogs?
You know what? I want the community to answer. Does ketchup go on? I don't want to put that as a poll right now.
We're gonna do it.
I would probably visit Clint or Ryan because they're the closest to me. So.
I mean, if I was going to go out to visit somewhere, I would actually go to visit Ryan because I've always wanted to go to Canada. But if I was going to have somebody come here, it would just be any of you guys because Chicago is such an amazing city that, there would just be something awesome for each of you guys to experience. I mean, besides the chance to hang out with me.
I'm trying to think. Gunny, you should be coming up here.
I should be up there in September.
Brian is angry that you're not coming because he wanted you to come.
And I wanted to go there. I want to go to Toronto. I want to go to Niagara Falls.
But I'm gonna pick Jesus. I want Jesus to come up here.
Oh yeah, America. Go up there.
He loves Canada.
Canada. Rah.
that's what you guys say.
Eric, what about you?
I already
Where do you want to
answered.
go?
He
Or
already
who do you want to
answered.
bring to you?
Eric doesn't like us. He wants to hang out with Ryan and Clint.
I wouldn't mind going to California or Oregon, but I don't think I could afford that.
It's not that
But if you
far.
could.
Michigan is like 3 hours away
From where?
from Oregon.
No, it's not.
If you look at the map, it's like 2 inches.
2-day trip.
And you know, technically, the
No.
question never
Yeah,
said that
a
finances were a
40
factor.
It's a 40-hour drive, Jesus. If I was going to come visit you, I looked this up. If I was going to come visit you, it would take me 40 hours to drive there. It would take me 5 hours to drive to fucking Eric, and it would take me probably, I think it was like 6.5 hours to you, Clint.
It'd probably be more than that.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
It would have to be because it's about a 3 to 4 hour drive for me to go to where he's at.
Yeah, so it'd probably be like 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I got a question.
40 hours for me to come to you, Jesus.
I know in like 8 hours.
It'll be
from
worth it, I
Minneapolis.
promise. Next question.
Question.
No, I will take a flight if I fucking come visit you.
I got a question from
Go ahead.
Brian. All right, he asked if you could take any platform game and turn it into a 4-person standalone arcade game, what would it be? And who's the 4 you want to play with? Us.
Halo Spartan Assault.
What?
I'm
Was
making
that
that
just a
into
single?
an arcade
I guess
game.
it was just single player, wasn't
No,
it?
that was swap.
Yeah. But I
Cool.
think that would be a good 4-player arcade
That would be
game.
a good arcade game. It's like top down. You're just shooting shit. It's Halo graphics, kind of. It's really weird looking graphics. Not like the best, but it's Halo themed. It's pretty cool kind of theme going on there. You shoot aliens, and yeah, you're going around in circles. It's twin sticks. It works for an arcade.
Yeah. Oh. You know, that kind of reminded me of, Ryan, that reminded me of those arcade games with, was it 1942 and 43?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a little chaotic. I remember that they had the co-op, but it would be a little chaotic, I think, with 4.
I would want like does it have to be like the game that's already made?
I don't
Or
know.
can it be like
Any game.
Cuz I would like a
Any
beat 'em
platform
up
game.
style 4-player Borderlands game.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
like a Double Dragon style with the
Yes.
Borderlands characters and the Borderlands humor and shit. I think that would be funny.
Yeah, it would.
But that's my answer to everything. I love Borderlands.
Eric, I want a Gears of War side scroller. I want to chainsaw stuff when you tap the buttons really fast.
I don't know what I would pick.
What? How do you not know, Eric? Come on. Wake up.
I don't know.
Is he yawning again?
Is he yawning again? Are you yawning? Are you fucking check this guy out.
Hey, we told him to drink some energy drinks.
God damn it, Eric. You're
I'm
fired.
not yawning again.
Good.
I know what I would pick. I would actually pick the game that I was playing today, Griffin Knight Epic. Because given the different paths you can take, which all end up leading up to the same objective anyway, you could have like 2 people going one path and 2 people going the other, and you could have like one facing forward, and you could have the other guy like picking out what comes up from behind you, and I think that would be really cool. Because there is a game, and I don't know what the name of it is because it was in Japanese, but kind of like that Ace Wing style, and
Right.
you actually sat down in this thing, and like 4 people, and it was awesome.
Starfighter.
Any game you would pick, Gunny?
I was thinking more along the lines of what Ryan said. What are those games made by Clay? KLAY? EI.
Oh,
there was a couple of them.
Oh, geez, what the hell was that game called? The side scroller.
Yeah, they had a re-release, I think, on Xbox One. I don't think they were redone.
Shank?
But...
Shank?
Yes, Shank.
Yes.
So take the original and make that a 4-player arcade style. That would be sick.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Last question here by Harlan. He asked, do you ever see a time in the near or distant future where there will only be one main console on the market? Or do you think that since our new gaming consoles are more like a PC, will PC eventually just take everything over? Good question, Harlan.
That's a good question.
In the distant future, I feel like it's really hard to imagine a one console market, but in the future, I think there will be a one console market. Or it'll be a one ecosystem market where you can buy any console to connect to that one ecosystem. Like Steam, I think will probably take over everything, or Microsoft will buy Steam, or some shit will happen where there will be one ecosystem that streams games to everything, and everybody just buys a platform want to play those games on at certain frame rates, certain graphics. So say like the PlayStation does certain things, you have the controller or whatever, then you have the Xbox, and you have like the PC, but you all connect to the same shit, and you all play on the same servers, you play multiplayer against the same people.
That means that if you own a PlayStation 4, an Xbox One, and a PC, you can buy the game once and play anywhere?
I think it'll be like that in the future.
I like that idea.
I don't think it'll be that way.
I think it'll be that way. I don't see.
I would like that.
I don't see competition holding out for much longer. Maybe it won't be in the next 10 years. I think it'll be after the next 10 years, where like it'll just be so close together, man. Where like just one company is gonna have so much market share. Like Steam will just have so many people signed up to it that they'll just be like, you know what, let's invest in this, or sell it to Microsoft, or sell it to Sony, and make it one big thing, dude. Just everybody, just one big thing. Fuck it.
Yeah, that might happen. I think if Sony merged with Steam, or Steam merged with Microsoft. Who knows?
That'd be pretty cool, though. Can you imagine like a one ecosystem thing where like, hey, it doesn't matter what platform you're on, you can play with all your friends.
The problem with that, though, Jesus, is then what's your reason for buying multiple consoles?
There's no reason for it. Like I said, you would pick the one that you prefer. Like you would pick the Sony one for the controller.
If one is less powerful than the other, then what?
It won't be about power at that point. It'll be about the connection to the streaming service. It'll be a streaming based thing, I think. It'll be like a thing where like I get on there and I'll say, hey, today...
That's years away, man. That's years away.
Yeah, but it's going to happen. I think it will happen.
There isn't good enough internet infrastructure yet.
In 15 years, the fucking internet we have now will be a fucking it'll be like so slow. Like right now, we think a fucking gig is so fast, but in the future, a gig is going to be like, oh, you have a gig download speed? Like, dude, how are you playing on that? How the fuck are you playing on a gigabyte? You should be having like a terabyte at least. You know, like, it's going to be like that in the future. Dude.
Terabyte internet.
Yeah, it'll be like that. We think it's crazy to think about that now, but the technology is moving so fast that I envision that future.
When you stop and think about it, right? Like, I remember when fucking the internet was a new thing. And
you had to connect the phone line.
And you watch the fucking picture on your screen go.
Yeah.
You remember the fucking modem noises you would make when you connected to the fucking internet?
You got mail.
Yeah. It sounded like the fucking Terminator is gonna kick down your door or some shit.
We have to make the noises.
Oh man, but like I envision that future where like everything's just one ecosystem.
Yeah, I can remember last year when who was it, Freeman from Zombie Cast?
Uh-huh.
I remember he had the gigabyte service put into his house, and I think he was kind of showing how, like, just the process and what they have to do to, get it up and running.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to install this box and all this crap. And I thought, wow, man, just think like maybe like 20 years from now, that'll be like a standard thing.
It'll be standard. Like,
not in every house, but
no, it will be like
in
almost in
Metropolis.
every house, except for like the fucking rural fucking farms in the middle of nowhere. They may have like still like megabyte internet, but it'll be like fast. It'll be like 200 down, 300 down. But I think like gigabyte internet is gonna be a thing, dude. It will be a thing.
Gigabyte internet's already
It's a thing, but like it's gonna be like mainstream. Everyone's gonna have
Standard,
like
yeah.
fiber optic. It doesn't matter. Like, oh yeah, fiber. Cool story, bro. Everybody has fiber optic. People in the projects have fiber optic. Like, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like,
I live near the Silicon Valley, and everything.
yeah, Gunny will probably be one of the
Guys,
first people to have it.
Yeah, I mean, Google and Apple are just growing
Yeah,
tremendously.
Google and Apple are gonna fucking make their infrastructure like crazy fast, dude. Like, it's gonna happen.
Google isn't really going to be doing much. I think they're about to shut down their Google Fiber.
Yeah, I was hearing something about that where their fiber isn't really doing.
It's not obsolete anymore because other companies are finding better ways to use Google Fiber, or not Google Fiber, but using that
Fiber
infrastructure.
optic lines.
Yep, they're better able to use them in a better way and in a much cheaper price. So Google Fiber is going to be no more.
The cable and the phone companies, they already have infrastructure laid out where they can do it a lot easier than someone just coming in and
trying
fucking
to do it. Yeah.
going from
Well, yeah,
scratch.
I mean, like with my
right?
company, we're gonna within the next 10 years we'll have it in our lines. Like we'll have that. I mean, we have it in some parts, but it'll be like everywhere pretty soon.
It's just a matter of redoing a lot of fucking wiring.
Unfortunately,
That's the thing about like,
it takes time.
yeah, people don't realize that.
Which is your job, right?
Well, not that
not
part.
necessarily that.
That's
yeah.
like maintenance, but
You do installation, right?
yeah.
But yeah, they have to install the fiber optic in your neighborhood. So like, if your neighborhood doesn't have fiber optics, then you're not gonna get that fiber optic speed.
No.
Like my neighborhood has it because this house, when I moved in here, we have one of those modems, like those boxes in my closet, like, that has a fiber optic connection to it. So that's for Frontier. So if I ever want Frontier, they'll just come in and plug in that fucking battery and
Frontier.
connect to it or whatever. But Comcast is pretty fast, and I think they just connect to the fucking outlet on the wall.
Never get Frontier.
I used to have them when I first moved here. I switched from them. Yeah, Comcast is way better, faster. It's way faster.
Frontier is horrible. And AT&T.
But yeah, guys, do you guys ever see that where like it's gonna be a one console future? I don't see one console, but I see like one service future.
I do.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's going to be any of the current things that we have. I mean, if you look at, and I'm looking at things like Ready Player One, the movie Gamer that came out in like 2009, stuff like that, where I think there is going to be like one massive online universe, and that's what everybody is going to connect to.
And I'm totally on board with that. That's what I'm thinking too, Clint. I mean, I completely agree, dude. There's going to be one thing that just takes over everything. I don't know if it'll be... It might be the VR. It might be like Oculus and Facebook invent this crazy technology that makes like a never-ending world you can be in with like all your friends, and everybody gets a cheap-ass VR headset, and it all works perfectly fine. But it's going to take time to get there, but I think some will come up with that.
Dude, it reminds me of that, well, obviously on a less immersive scale, but it reminds me of that freaking PlayStation Home service.
Yes,
where
PlayStation was doing
and, like,
that.
Walk around and shit.
PlayStation was doing that with PlayStation Home, dude, and I just can't believe they haven't brought that back for the VR.
Exactly. I was just gonna say that. It amazes me that they didn't bring that back
so
as
crazy.
something for VR, because that would be awesome in VR.
Can you imagine like next year,
it's just a social network that you can walk around in,
build your house,
and go shopping,
do anything. It's like a world.
Bowling, whatever.
Yeah, like it's a world you live in, but you're not really there. But you live in this world because you have like things there that are like yours. You have your apartment, you have your house, you have your shit there. That's yours. You can call it yours. As much, I guess. But
and you walk into like the entertainment complex and you can go bowling with somebody or
yeah, that shit's all cool, man. Like I see something like that happening in the future, and I think it will. And I think we're probably 10 years away from it at this point. I'll probably be like 30-something by the time it comes out. Maybe 40, but I'll be old. But I'll still be gaming probably. Hopefully, I hope. That's it, guys.
Then we'll be calling you old man, Jesus.
Gunny will be like 95 years old by then.
Ah, yeah, that's me. I'll still be alive.
I can't hear you.
Shit. Gunny will be
Oh,
like,
I didn't put my headphones in. Hang on a second.
what's this VR? How do I turn this on?
What do I do with this fandangle thing? I don't even know.
Just do, Hickey.
I can't see anything. What's happening?
I've gone blind.
Guys, another thing that I want to talk about real quick is the Ready Player One. Have you guys seen the movie trailer?
No. A little bit of it. I didn't see the whole trailer.
Okay. The book is really good. I've listened to that book as an audiobook. I listened to it like probably 5 times already. I fucking love that book. The story is awesome. But the trailer, I'm not expecting a lot from that movie.
You're not hyped?
I mean, I'm hyped. I'm excited to see it as a movie, but like the dude who's playing Wayne, is it Wayne? Yeah, the dude who's playing the main character.
Wayne's World.
He's not, or Wade. Is it Wade or Wayne? Wade, right? Wade. Who the dude who's playing him? I don't envision Wade looking like him, like a little pretty boy with the fucking blonde hair. I don't envision that. I also don't. IOI, the way they showed IOI, and like, I didn't really see them like that. And like the way they showed the stacks was pretty cool. It looks like how I imagined the stacks would look like. But I don't know. Some of the stuff in the trailer, I was like, what the fuck? That never happened in the book. Like the dude on top of the scorpion, what the fuck was that out? You see that in the trailer? The dude's on top of a scorpion. He's like fighting the dudes. I'm assuming that's like one of the battles they do with like IOI or something. I just didn't see that. I don't know. It's like, nah. But I don't know. I hope it's a good movie, dude.
I'll check out the trailer. 'Cause I haven't seen it yet.
I like it. See, there's certain things that I want to see given the different throwbacks. And as far as like seeing who I could see in that role, Jesus, it was well, just because I listened to part of the audiobook too, it was Will Wheaton, because he was the one who narrated it.
Will Wheaton, yeah.
So I'm kind of picturing him in the role because it's from that perspective, you know?
Right.
But no, but like there was like you get like one part where he's talking to like this dragon, and he challenges him to a joust, and then they're playing the old Joust arcade.
It's pretty cool how they did add like a part where like they showed the Iron Giant. So like it shows like, I think they're gonna like toy with that. We're like, oh, like in this Oasis you can go to like any movie anytime, and then
the other dude that was in there was like a smaller dude in there, kind of like a silhouette, and it kind of looked like Link.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna toy around with like, hey, you can visit anything, anytime, anywhere, like, and they're probably gonna have like little cameos of shit, popping up.
Well, because the whole thing was, it was always like icons of like big pop culture and stuff. Obviously we're not going to see everything that was in the book.
Yeah, because there's a lot of licensing fees, dude. Like, think about if they showed like all the Atari shit, all the Pac-Man, and all that fucking shit. Like, that would be a lot of money.
Not just that, but even in the book, there was references like when he was at, the house, he was like referencing like watching old like episodes like Family
movies,
Ties,
and shows,
and it's like, seriously, who nowadays is gonna remember that show?
Especially people
Family Ties, unless they're like me or Ryan or Gunny or something.
Old people, old #old people.
They're not gonna be able to pull certain things, but
I think
they got the DeLorean. That's what I care about.
That they nailed that the party scene, Og's party. That party scene they showed in the trailer looks like just what I envisioned when I was listening to the book. Is that scene? So I'm excited. I want to see what the side characters look like. What the chick looks like. What his buddy H looks like. What the Japanese dudes look like. I want to know what all they look like. Hopefully they're all in the movie. That'll be cool. But I'm excited, guys. Ready Player One, the movie. It's real. It's here. The trailer is here, people.
Yep.
And if you haven't read the book or listened to it, I just highly
recommended.
It's so much like it's so fun for a video gamer to listen to that. Get it, Gunny. Get it with like your like one free book a month. Get Ready Player One.
I get 2 free books.
Well, then get Ready Player One.
Yeah.
It's fun. And you too, Eric. Read it.
It is. It's a huge nostalgia trip. So
it'll make you want VR so badly. Like the way they portray it, the way they portray it in the fucking makes you want VR to be perfect, like it is in the book. But it's not perfect in real life. Sorry, PSVR, you're dead. Anyways, guys. That being said, the show's over. If you want to, you can join our Facebook community, Horrible Gamers Podcast community. Please leave us a review on iTunes. Follow us on Twitter at _Horrible Gamers. Leave us a voicemail 971-319-1421. And listen to Hush Your Face. Our brother show, the Nerdos podcast, is there. Right, Eric?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
By the way, ketchup on your hot dog is winning.
That's because I upvoted it.
Son of a bitch.
I haven't voted. Let me vote for this shit right now.
Get over there, Clint.
Fuck. Clint, let's get in here and vote.
I no voted that already.
Goddamn shit. Fuck. No vote. How dare you?
Jonathan Hall says mustard always, ketchup is optional.
You fucking... Oh, no.
Well, then I opt not.
Then that's a no. Then this is a no. Then your vote should be no.
What are you typing, Jesus?
Asshole. Fucking asshole. Fucking Jonathan. Motherfucker. Anyways, guys. Yeah, join our Facebook group. And find us on Xbox Live and game with us. I'm playing Battlefield 1 this week. Siege is receiving a big update too. They're adding alpha packs and all that shit to the game.
What is the alpha packs?
Alpha pack is like a loot crate, but it's called alpha pack because only alpha males play Siege.
That's sexist.
What the fuck, coughing, bro?
Sorry, I was choking on my own spit.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, no, yeah. Alpha packs is like a loot crate. Right, you unlock it or whatever. It's like a battle pack. It's like loot crates, whatever the fuck. It's like anything that all these other games have. You unlock charms and skins and helmets and packs and XP, whatever. Boring. Anyways, my gamer tag is JesusWalksLot. Find me on Xbox Live. Add me. Message me. Tell me you love me. Tell me you hate me. Either way, I love you. Thank you for listening. Eric, stop laughing. Where can I find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Epic Irk, and Xbox, St. Nicholas.
Yeah. Where else?
I guess if you want to listen to the Nerdowells podcast, you could do that.
No.
We just we just did a big Planet of the Apes like extravaganza.
You like that movie?
Oh yeah, it was good.
It was alright.
We talked about it. You can hear our review on that. We did It was a 2-part episode.
On that fucking movie? You did a 2-part episode?
No, we did. We talked about the old movies that were done, in the 60s and then the 80s and whatnot. And then we talked about the 2001 remake. And then we talked about the recent ones with Rise, Dawn. And then we finished it with our review of War. So... if you guys want to hear our review on it, you can go ahead and go to Nerdowells. We are on iTunes and Podbean, and we're also part of Hush Your Face, like Jesus said. So yeah.
Yeah. I might listen to that now. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, like my co-host Chris and Sam, they're huge Planet of the Apes fans. Like I didn't get into it until like the newer ones.
Yeah.
So like the 2001 version was my first movie that I saw of Planet of the Apes. The
older ones are pretty cool, dude. The really old ones.
Yeah, the older ones are good. I watched this as a kid.
Yeah, they're really good movies.
So yeah, I mean, go listen to it, and it's about an hour and a half altogether for 2 parts.
Okay. Gunny Chief?
Find me on Xbox Live, Gunny Chief, and on Steam, Gunny Chief.
Gunny Chief. Gunny Chief.
One word.
Ryan
Do it.
Gibson, Canadian friend, where can we find you?
You can find me on Xbox Live, Steam, and PSN under Gib8777. You can find me in the Facebook group as Ryan Gibson.
And the Switch, 2754.
896273854926.
That's really the number? I don't know.
No.
You should like hit up Nintendo and tell them to switch the last numbers to 8777.
Have you downloaded the app, Ryan? Have you downloaded the
That would have
Nintendo
been
app?
fucking awesome if the last numbers in my Switch ID were 8777.
That'd be cool.
777.
Call Nintendo, they'll change
No,
it.
just start off with 877.
It would be 8777777.
Hit up Nintendo, man. Have them do it.
That'd be great.
Clint, where can we find
Guys,
you?
I got breaking news. News.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
I don't know if you guys heard, but a couple of weeks ago, like during Canada Day, they had the world's largest inflatable rubber ducky here.
Whoa.
Really?
So I was
Breaking
flipping
news.
through Facebook here, and I heard that a Nigerian ship fired a cannonball through it and deflated it.
What a dick.
What?
That means war. Canada is declaring war against Nigeria for doing that.
It misfired and shot a cannonball into the world's largest rubber duck.
What the fuck? That's a dick. Why are you aiming it at the rubber ducky in the first place, and why would you shoot
Why
it?
did you hate rubber duckies?
Tragedy struck at Erie's Tall Ships Festival this morning when a cannon from Nigeria misfired and shot a cannonball into the world's largest rubber duck, deflating it within minutes. Witnesses say the giant duck was floating about 30 yards from the Nigeria when the shot
on
was
the
fired.
onion.
It's a shame, said festival Patreon Ernie. No last name given.
This sounds like a fake story to me.
Just fuck my ass.
Fucking Nigerians, they're always fucking things up. They're always emailing me, telling me that they have money that they need me to transfer over here. It's always those fucking
Into my name.
Nigerian princes. I have $300 million I need to transfer to you. Give me 10,000 and I'll transfer it to you today.
All right. Anyways,
Clint, where can we find you?
Well, you can find me over on the Geek Dig podcast. Just go to geekdigpod.com, and you can find our episodes as well as the links to all of the various platforms that we're on. So many, I list them all at the moment. But you can also find me on Xbox Live at Vengeful Jedi.
Okay. Guys, with that being said, this is another show of the Horrible Gamers Podcast. We love you. Peace out, Brussels sprouts. And we'll see you on the next week's edition of the Horrible Gamers Podcast. Bye.
peace. Brush your teeth and go to bed.
Oh my god, that trailer looks fucking amazing.
We'll talk about it during the show. Guys, let's move on here. Ready? Let's start the show.
If I get anything inappropriate from you, Jesus, we're gonna have a problem.
Video games and French toast. That sounds pretty lame.
I have freaking neighbors now, guys. Hashtag dick pics all day. There's my mom. Oh, my mom looks so good.
Still texting the other fake gunny.
How are ya?
I told him to get on Xbox.
Hey, add me and listen to my show. Jesus, where have you been? What the heck did I ever do to you?
Don't talk to me, Eric.
What the heck's going on?
Even no.
number.
No, now you can't have it.
You.
Now you can't have it.
You said it didn't go through.
Jesus, tell me your number.
No, you're fired. You're fucking
Why
fired.
am I fired?
Because-
I'm coming. I haven't been calling off like Ryan and Gunny over
Yeah,
here.
good. Yeah, you're fired too, Goody.
Donate yellow snow.
We're done, guys. We're done.
Canada.
That's it.
In the banjo, boo, 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 boo.